Yeah.
Yes, but I was hoping to get a hey, let's go live, but
Hey, let's go live.
oh, what game is being advertised on your stream right now?
What is it?
Demo? Oh, it's a PS exclusive by the looks of it. It looks like a like D&D board game style thing. It looks quite cool.
Nothing about D&D board games is cool.
Shut up. Anyway.
D&D board games?
Yes, you did.
How dare. Alright, so we are chilling today because Mika has a weekend off.
Woohoo!
Oh god, that's going to be vibrating the entire time, isn't it?
Giggity. Kitty cat! Kitty cat! I saw the kitty cat!
Please don't kill the kitty.
There was a kitty cat sat on the roof, and I turned around and looked at the kitty cat, and it leapt off the roof and went over the fence.
I mean, I would too.
Come back, kitty cat!
Well, why'd you scare it off?
I didn't mean to. I didn't shoot it with water like most people do.
Well, I thought you were better than most people.
I am. That's why I didn't shoot it with water. But anyway, Powerwash.
Yes, Powerwash. Hi, Goblin. How are you today?
Goblin!
Aw.
So many dings.
I mean, it was two.
Is that a problem?
No.
I'm good. I've been recovering. Recovering? I am okay. I'm actually kind of tired today. Like, not that whole I need to sleep for 24 hours thing, but like the whole I'm just kind of worn out, I guess. I didn't sleep well last night. No, you didn't tell me about your heart surgery. I hope everything went okay. Goblin had heart surgery.
Jesus, Goblin.
Well, we're all glad you came out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Even Mika, who we're celebrating her non-birthday today.
So much confusion about my birthday. My game's a little jerky. Is your game a little jerky?
Say that one more time.
My game is jerky.
Giggity.
How is that giggity?
I don't know.
Jerking off, sex, giggity.
Oh.
There you go, my husband, ladies and gents.
I have to turn some settings down with 3 people blasting water like we are.
No, you.
Giggity?
What?
What?
Who? I have another heart surgery in 4 months, but yeah. Well, we will all send you all of our good energy. And anytime you want to forget about stuff, you always have here to come to.
Yay! To be fair, we're very good at forgetting stuff, so...
Yeah, we are.
My boss calls me fish.
Fish?
I've got the memory of a fish, because I forget shit.
Did you know fish actually have a better memory than most animals?
I did not, and I will definitely use this in my defense next time.
Yes. This one is more risky though, but I'll be okay. Yes, yes, of course you guys are family. Yes. Remember, family is not only blood. You get to choose your family. I don't know what I was thinking when I chose Dio and Mika, but you know.
Hey! Look at me, please.
We're great, and you fucking know it.
We are awesome.
You're not the worst.
Well, that's a compliment.
It's a compliment enough, I'll take it.
I feel like we're doing too well at this.
Why?
Because we're already doing 34%.
I mean, it's baby's first clean, and we've all done it how many goddamn times now?
Once.
Once.
Oh,
Once.
I've done it about 4 times, I think.
Why?
Why?
Well, I did it once when it first came out, and then I reset my progress to do it as a stream save, and then I think over time. No, you've done it more than once, darling, because you
Yeah,
have
I
to.
think I've done it by myself and with you on a stream. Before you started saying it about a separate stream, I was like, okay.
No, but I think didn't you have to restart it when you moved from your laptop to your computer?
No, because it's a Steam login.
Oh, I swear you.
By the way, Goblin, that's not a joke. You are one of the best.
We only hang out with the best. Everybody else
Yeah.
gets blocked, so you know. I'm
See,
joking,
whoever
by the way,
shows
we
up to
don't
this
do that.
stream and shows up more than once is the best.
Ooh, little duke. Fun to return.
What?
What?
Mika is in Mika's brain.
Happy place.
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. It's great content.
As you can tell, certain things are on Mika's mind today.
Aww.
What?
Dio, I was just called a comfort streamer.
Yay!
I have no idea what I did to deserve that, but aw.
Being nice to
And
people.
so have you and Mika
I mean,
have been called comfort streamers.
I would agree with that, apart from the amount of times that I am the opposite of that when I get very loud.
Yes, but you're never rude to people. You're both nice people and
Yeah.
nice streamers, and I think that's what that means. Am I right or am I right? Obviously, I'm right because I'm cool. Be cool. Be cool.
You're
Darling,
something.
you're very adorable.
Lawnmower's done.
Okay, Marge.
What?
Every time when Mika doesn't agree with something, she turns into Marge Simpson and goes, hmm.
Dio, have you trained her to not talk back to you? It's cool. You guys are very cool. One day I'll be as cool as you. I don't know how to respond to that because that's probably the first time I've ever been called cool without irony. Of course, the last time I was even ironically called cool, I was in high school.
School sucks.
Hey, my high school was okay. I mean, for torture.
How's it going for us, but
Hey, listen, I have to make the best of it. I am going to come up with every excuse to hate it. No, actually, here's a story I don't think I've ever told on stream. Did you know I have a dent in my head, in my skull?
you have a dent in your head?
Yes, I do.
No. You could make so many jokes about that, but that would be mean.
So,
Wow.
when I was... Now, mind you, this was different times, and seatbelt laws, like seatbelts. Oh, okay, Goblin. Hurry back or have a good day. It is up to you. So when I was in high school, I was doing a carpool with a neighbor, in order to get to school. And we were pulling out of a parking lot, and he ended up being T-boned, or he ended up T-boning another car because, you couldn't see to get out of the parking lot that well.
Huh.
Okay, Goblin. Bye.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But you couldn't see to get out of the parking lot that well, so he pulled out and got and T-boned another car.
Right.
And I was sitting in the middle of the back seat, and he hit so hard he flew forward. Or, I'm sorry, no, I'm not even remembering this right. Shit. We were driving past the parking lot,
And someone
and
came out.
and somebody came out and T-boned us.
Uh,
He hit us so hard that I flew out of my seat and hit my head on the dome light
Damn.
with such force that it left a permanent indentation in my skull.
fucking hell.
Jesus.
I was 14 years old.
Damn.
So it's not like, I was a little kid and, I had soft skull.
No. Like a grown-up people's school.
Yeah. But the doctors were like, oh, this won't cause an issue, and I'm really starting to doubt that now.
How'd you do the thing where you, like, free... Like,
Free titties?
you can do the thing without wibbling the mouse all over the place.
What?
What?
There's a button to... I'm gonna have to look it up.
Oh, the, like, anti-motion sickness thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know what you mean now, but I don't know how you do it.
Are you getting motion sickness?
Is it...
No, I just sometimes it's nicer to fucking
not have
see
motion?
or up on a controller.
I'm not on a controller.
Holy shit, Anna's not playing a game on a
Wait,
controller.
Dio. Hold on. You ready for this? Ready?
Yeah,
Look. Can you see me?
yeah.
Ah!
What the fuck, Anna? I was looking from a distance and you just started, like, spazzing out. Did I just say that?
Fucking hell. So,
What?
I forget how, like, long and floaty the jumps are in this game.
Yeah.
So I was stood on this roof here, Anna,
Yeah.
and I went, I'm gonna go clean the bird table.
I seen you just laugh there.
No, this game. So because if you right click, you can actually turn on like a
Constant.
a lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so much easier to do KBM because of that than it is a mouse. So it's easier to do KBM than controller. So I just do controller.
Surely there's a like way to lock it on with the controller.
It probably is, but it's probably stupid. Oh, that's right. The shed is one big piece.
You're on
I
about the
forgot.
fence. Oh, the shed,
Huh?
yeah, no, that's the other one.
It's left on the arrow, left on the D-pad, Anna.
Are you serious?
What is?
Mika, come to me.
Has he drawn a dick on the shed?
Come to me.
I'm gonna be so disappointed and ready for filing for divorce.
I thought Anna was talking about the controller thing.
Oh, me too, until she said Mika come to me, and then I knew there was a dick.
But Anna, yeah, left on the D-pad
Really?
for toggle.
I will keep that in mind and continue to use KBM. And I play some games keyboard mouse. It's just not a lot.
Anything shooter-based is controller.
Well, you have to remember, it comes with what systems I started playing on,
Yeah.
you know? Like, for a long time, I only played console, so it's much more comfortable for me to use keyboard and mouse than it is.
Yeah, I don't know how to
KBM.
explain it. Like, I obviously, like most people, started with a PS2. Just Anna, I will be honest, that's just because of my parents, just because of my mother specifically.
No, I'm not laughing because of that. I'm laughing because of something else.
Okay. But yeah, so I started with PS2, and then got a 360, and then got a 1,
Dennis!
and then got a computer and went, oh holy shit, where has this been all my life?
See, I think that's the difference in the games we like too, because Microsoft was very shooter heavy back in the day, and I grew up the first. Now, are we going by first platform gamed on, or are we going first platform owned?
Properly gamed on, not just randomly bombs at your friend's house and never again.
Yeah, because
Oh,
there's that.
Atari 2600.
Oh.
I'm not joking either. My dad, way back when he was like in his 20s, bought an Atari 2600, and when we would go over to my grandparents' house where it still was, I would play Atari 2600 games. Pong. That's the only one I remember. But yeah, that's what I would do while my parents visited my grandparents.
Fair.
But the first actual system I owned was actually it's a Mega Drive for you, but it's a Sega Genesis for us.
Anna, really?
What?
I'm literally cleaning this bottom corner of the wall and you just went and stood right in front of me.
But yeah, it was the first one first console that I actually owned was Sega Genesis, and then an SNES.
SNES!
It was kind of backwards, but my parents got it for me because there were more games for the system. So that's how I started with SNES. And one of my favorite games of all time, I am waiting for frickin' Nintendo to remaster it. But it's Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars.
Fair.
Think about Mario in Final Fantasy.
Damn.
Like, it's got the Final Fantasy. Now, I have to be very careful now because Final Fantasy changed up how they actually do combat. But the combat in old Final Fantasy was always turn-based, which is what I actually really enjoyed.
More like Pokemon.
Yeah. In fact, that is one of the reasons why Final Fantasy X is one of my favorite my favorite Final Fantasy. So anyway, like, they took that and then skinned it for Mario. And it is fantastic.
Ding.
Wait, where's the hanging flower?
It's done.
Oh. Shouldn't this be ending?
We gotta wait for Mika to push some buttons.
No. Dio, you're making my controller vibrate.
I heard that. I wonder about that much.
And it is actually very loud, so I'm just going to see if I
right.
can hang
We've
it
lost
by
the
its
progress
cord.
on the subway station.
Huh?
We've lost the progress on
That's
the subway
fine.
station. That's right.
Okay, that's more annoying. I have it hanging off the desk right now by the cord, and it's just barely bumping my leg. I don't know which slot I have that plugged into
It's
either.
not a surprise. Oh, it's loaded already. It's not a surprise.
Ooh! This one looks cool.
It's cute. It's little, but it's cute.
A little.
Also, what do you guys think of my cool gun?
Hey, that's cool.
Pretty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the reward like? I think there may be a problem with the volcano also.
What? Oh, yeah.
Volcano. Hey, I thought we had an
Volcano?
earthquake today.
Well, it didn't
Did
quite.
you?
It didn't quite hit us.
Yeah, well, yeah. It hit South Wales, which is like a mile across the water. We didn't feel it. It was the middle of the night. We didn't feel it.
So you didn't. Have I ever told you my? Have I ever told you my earthquake story?
No. Probably better than our earthquake story.
The what?
It's better than our earthquake story.
So, there was one day, I've always had a problem with cleaning, right? I hate cleaning, it's boring.
Yet you love
Like-
this game.
Yeah, I just don't ask questions. So anyway, one day my parents were like, you know, you have to clean your room, or else pretty much we're going to go down there and throw away everything, that type of thing. So I got done cleaning my room, but I had um, yet to like put everything away. So all the stuff I was keeping was on my bed, and it was like 3 in the morning.
Oh.
And I'm like, the hell with it. I found my sleeping bag. I'll just use my sleeping bag, and then I'll be fine. So I wake up like a couple hours later to stuff shifting around on my bed. And I did the whole thing like, what? Oh, that must be nothing because, it wasn't exactly up there well anyway.
Right.
So probably all just fell. Whatever, I'll deal with it tomorrow, and went back to bed. I wake up the next day, we had a 4.9 earthquake.
That's what ours was, 4.9.
And because I was on the ground floor of our house, I didn't feel it.
But the house felt it, hence the stuff fell down.
Yeah. How is this pricing board not clean yet? What the hell?
Maybe all the stuff on stuff on the inside of it. I know there's a gap along the top.
I give up. Somebody else can deal with that shit.
Wow. Great teamwork.
But yeah, like, all my friends at school the next day were like, oh my god, did you feel the earthquake? And I'm like, no. We had an earthquake?
Why are there hamsters on this crystal ball?
Why not?
Yeah. Why are you judging what a hamster does for a living?
Poor hamster, nobody gives it any chances. I mean, Theo just tagging it on.
Listen, crystal ball. Oh my god, I heard the funniest thing. So, one of my friends walked into a metaphysical store and saw a crystal ball and really liked it. So they were like, okay, well, I'm going to get this. And the person behind the counter was like, all right, now remember, when you are not using this, you need to cover it up. And my friend was like, oh, really? Is that because, like, the spirits will escape and all that? And they're like, no, because if the light hits it wrong, it will set a fire.
Yeah.
Like Gandalf and Lord of the Rings.
Fuck me, that crystal ball took so fucking long to clean.
Did it?
Just because it was, like, oily, so I had to do it with the, like, strongest fucking cleaner. So I had to do it on 0 degrees and just blat the fucking thing.
So I'm getting off of these things, too. What did they do to this cart?
Well, we might have to clean it in a few days again because the volcano's going off in the background.
Yeah, that's the story, mate.
Well, where?
I've already finished the story, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, is that the story? Is that a volcano's going off and we have to clean shit up?
Basically, like, some of it is different, but that's basically what the end of it is. There's only one clean that's on your list twice, that's the camper van. You have to clean that a second time.
I don't know what a camper van is, darling. It's an RV.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
I know what a camper van is.
Just like we know what an
It's
RV is.
Yeah. Just like you also ate like an American today.
Fuck
Dear
off.
Lord.
We kinda did. I don't know why you're upset about us saying that, because we kinda did.
Yeah.
No, kinda?
This is a lazy weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no. Like, I'm sitting here preparing to make a handheld shepherd's pie for dinner.
Nerd.
And here's Dio sending me a picture of a pulled chicken, pulled pork, and I'm pretty much sure pulled hamstring was in there too, but like, pulled every meat you can imagine, doused in bacon, cheese, and barbecue sauce, and then fries with bacon, cheese, and barbecue sauce.
No, so the
and
burger had...
barbecue pickles.
No, the burger had...
Yes.
No, there were no barbecue pickles. You made that bit up. It's just how I typed it badly.
Yeah, so she didn't make
What do
it
you
up,
think
she
a
said
barbecue gherkin is?
There's no barbecue gherkins. It's just gherkins.
That's what you said!
I think he just typed barbecue and gherkin without
I
a comma
missed the
or
comma,
an
Anna.
exclamation.
So
There
basically,
was... No.
I had dirty fries, which had pulled chicken, bacon, cheese, and barbecue sauce on. Then I had a burger with pulled pork, gherkins, barbecue, and probably some other bits.
Hash
Okay,
brown.
first off, you
Oh,
don't
hash
put
browns.
You don't put gherkins on a sandwich. That's whole gherkins are for like the side.
No, it's sliced pickles, Anna. Sliced gherkins.
Do you have a different word when a gherkin has been sliced?
Maybe dill pickles?
Maybe?
Because that's like the sandwich. Like whenever you think of a pickle on a sandwich over here, it's dill pickle.
For us, it's more pickles if it's whole and gherkins
It's sliced.
if it's sliced.
No, we have a specific pickle called a gherkin.
The world is a confusing time.
So like we
Basically,
have,
delicious and lazy.
Yes.
if you're looking for like whole pickles that you like the type of pickle you would normally put on a I don't know a sandwich with like lunch meats on it, it would be a dill, either a whole or a spear dill pickle. And then we have gherkins, which are sweeter and taste great just by themselves as one of those I want something to eat but I don't want to cook things.
Yeah.
Fair.
They're the ones that they're like probably 2 to 4 inches like long and kind of bumpy.
Yeah, that's a gherkin.
That's a gherkin.
Well, no, a gherkin is a slice and a pickle is that kind of thing.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I think that's just what you call them, but that's not what most people call them.
Oh, I don't know.
Because we sell them at work, whole ones, at the chippy, and they're pickled gherkins.
I mean, effectively, it's all the same fucking thing. It's just sliced and not sliced.
Yeah, but when you tell me that you have gherkins on your sandwich, I'm imagining a gherkin pickle, whole, just chilling on your sandwich.
If you say gherkin, it's the sliced bit over here. Like you go to Mackey's and you have like quarter pounder.
The gherkin.
It's sliced
I think the
gherkins.
difference is, in the States, correct me if I'm wrong please Anna, when you have your burgers or your sandwiches or your whatever, then it's gherkin, you tend to spear a whole gherkin or pickle or whatever you call them on the top, is that right?
No, gherkin is a type of pickle. Like, it's a whole... Oh my god. Okay. Difference between gherkin and dill pickle. Okay, here we go. According to masterclass.com, because it's the first link that popped up. A pickle is a food that's been preserved in vinegar solution and naturally fermented with salt brine, okay? A gherkin is a pickled baby cucumber.
Why is it so adorable?
The name gherkin comes from the Dutch word gherkin, which means small pickled cucumber. There you go. Size. Gherkins are smaller than typical cucumber pickles because they're made from younger cucumbers.
Aww.
Texture. In comparison to pickles, gherkins have a bumpier texture and are crunchier. Taste. Gherkins and pickles can be sweet or savory. Gherkins are typically flavored with garlic and dill, but they can also be sweet.
Huh.
It is 100% a different pickle. Here. Dio, this... Give me a second, because my mouse is being weird.
I was waiting, like, looking at every screen I have to work out what I'm looking at where.
Okay, I am sending you a link to a picture of a gherkin pickle. Is that what was on your sandwich?
No, I had slices.
So you had pickle slices. You did not have gherkins
I love how I'm the
on your
only
sandwich.
moving character in this game
No, I think
right
it's
now.
gherkin slices. Oh, and then you can get
Ah,
cornichons.
what do you call the ones that come on your quarter pounder at McDonald's?
Yeah.
Those are dill.
Okay, that's what was on the sandwich.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, you had dill, really cheap dill pickles. I was going to say, because gherkins don't get sliced.
They just go nom,
Gherkins are just sold whole.
Yeah, I think that's the difference, because here you can buy them, like if you go to Lidl or Asda or wherever you go, you can buy them obviously in a jar with vinegar, whole, but you can buy them sliced as well, lengthways or roundways.
I don't know. I did try, yesterday, speaking of food, I did try to make, like, kind of backwards engineer, butterbeer.
Oh, right.
How'd that work out for you?
It kind of worked.
Look how you got two very different responses. Dio's just very sarcastically, how did that work out for you? And mine was, ooh, how did that go?
Yeah.
The both
Well, here's...
were like the same. Did you make alcohol that worked?
Dio?
Uh-huh.
You know butterbeer's non-alcoholic, right?
I don't want the alcohol.
Just because it has beer in the name doesn't mean it's alcoholic. I mean, what about root beer?
Yes.
Shit.
But anyway, I followed the recipe, and it was just kind of flat and, like, sickening sweet.
Sickening sweet is right, but it's supposed to be a bit fizzy, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm wondering if I mix, because it's, the basic ingredients legitimately are just butter, butterscotch, and vanilla cream soda. So I'm wondering if I mixed the vanilla cream soda a little bit too long.
Okay.
Butterscotch. Why? I like butterscotch. Leave me alone.
He has an addiction.
Oh, for
It's
God's
okay.
sake!
What?
What?
Why does it say butts and titties on the roof? Theo.
Yeah, no clue who would do something that juvenile.
It's written in fucking purple, and that wasn't a giveaway.
I mean, that's just what colour the roof is, darling.
I know, I was joking.
What, the roof naturally has boobs on it?
Yes, that
Yes.
too.
Roof titties.
Boobies.
Fuck yeah. Here
Oh,
to jiggle in your face, yeah.
Would you like to hear some news from
Wait.
Kentucky and Tennessee?
Yes?
So, Kentucky is trying to pass a new law
Yay.
that no, this is not yay.
I think I
is
saw the
anti-yay.
Generally,
I saw the tweet, I think.
Yeah, Kentucky's trying to pass a law that bans drag performances from anywhere 1,000 feet from a school, business, or house.
What? So you can only do it in the middle of fuck nowhere.
Now, I want to point out, the way that the law is written, any drag performance is wearing clothes of the opposite gender you are assigned at birth.
Oh.
It might legitimately become illegal for me to live in my house.
That's
How
so
odd.
fucked.
And
So does
Tennessee,
that mean like technically any women caught wearing trousers is fucked?
yeah, pretty much anything that they deem, because this is definitely a they versus them thing. Anything that they deem inappropriate for your assigned gender to wear, you can be imprisoned for it. In Tennessee, they just passed this nearly same bill, and it is a felony.
That's so
Meaning, minimum sentence is like 10 years. You lose the ability to vote.
over fucking clothing.
Over clothing, yeah.
I saw a good
Your
tweet
country's really strange.
somewhere. I can't remember where or who it was. And it was about how like the elected officials, I think it was not just like local, but like the big government that are elected at one point and they stay until they fucking die. It's like, yeah, let's give people with slowly reducing mental capacity choices that determine
I
their
mean, a lot of
lives.
kingdoms are like that. I know ours isn't because of Parliament, but a lot of kingdoms are like that.
Well, the other thing too is, so I think you're talking Supreme Court,
Yeah, I think that's what the
Um,
tweet I saw was.
because they're elected for life, and there are some judgeships that are actually elected for life as well. Um, and the problem we have right now is if you were to fight any of these bans in court, currently there's so many conservative judges that they just shoot down your, whatever you're trying to do. And we're not going to name names, but definitely our 45th president did not help. So anyway, like the problem is trying to get them removed is not so easy as, oh, get off the bench. To get them removed, you actually have to censure them, and then the Congress has to vote to get them off the bench.
Or they die.
Or they die. But a lot of the judges that are in power right now legitimately are under the age of like 40. Where is there still dirt on this thing?
What are you trying to clean?
The fucking handrail. There we go. Fucking hell.
Everything.
And like it's much more now that our court system is just so jank that there's no real justice, For example, the Roe v. Wade decision was literally, if you read the decision, it pretty much boils down to, I don't like this, so therefore no.
Personal opinions rather than what's best for the country.
Yeah, and like, if you look at Florida, the freaking Constitution doesn't mean shit down there because they're trying to get rid of quote-unquote woke culture, which is basically anything they don't like. So, if you decide, I want to be able to teach the issues that minorities are facing, well, that's woke. Therefore, you're not allowed to do it, even though, there should be First Amendment protections in place.
Then is the local law overriding the First Amendment?
Yeah.
It takes away the whole point of having a First Amendment in the first place.
Exactly, and it's pretty much they're using Florida as a test bed on what they can get away with. And what are people supposed to do? Are they supposed to turn around and say, oh, okay, we're going to fight this now. Let's go to the courts. Oh, wait a minute.
They can't because the courts are set to fucking...
Like, I firmly believe this, and you can clip this if you want and come back to me in 10 years. The only way that the United States is going to change from the course that they're on to a fascist America, one that just disregards its constitution like so many other countries do that we consider quote-unquote third world countries, is we will be at civil war.
I mean, didn't you retweet or something one of the councillors or something who kind of pretty much called for America to divorce itself, and
Oh, yeah, I was making fun of her. Marjorie Taylor Greene is like, God, imagine a clown got elected into Congress.
I mean, that's not that hard to imagine.
no, it's not.
And then imagine this clown didn't know how to shut the fuck up. And you have Marjorie KKK Greene. Yeah, she comes out and she's like, well, we need to divorce, we need to have this national divorce. It's like, what the fuck? You're literally talking about treason.
Like South versus North or something like that.
No, basically it would come
red
down
versus
to how,
blue.
Yeah,
how your state votes.
but
So
that
all the
changes
states
every time, so you can't have.
Oh no, according to their QAnon. So according to them, all voting stopped in 2020 because in 2016, the 2020 election was fraudulent,
Yeah.
and the 2022 election was fraudulent because they didn't win. So of course they ignore the fact that the seats that they did win, were on the same ballots, but why ruin a good thing of stupidity? So anyway, like that's what they believe. So when she says red versus blue states, she means that the states that voted for Donald Trump will form their own nation and will split off. However, if you look at everything, immediately the first thing that would happen was those red states would ask the United States for money. Because the way that the states stay afloat is, since some states make more money than others,
Yeah.
states have like a profit sharing type deal put into place so that, like New York City or New York State, which has let's say $100 million in excess funds at the end of the year, will give those funds to the states that don't, that need the money.
Sure. Yeah.
Which are predominantly red states. In fact, if I remember right, it's like the top 9 of 10 states that give money to the program are blue states, and the bottom 10 are all red states.
Huh.
What a fucking surprise.
Yeah, and like, she was sitting there trying to, like, at one point she was sitting there like, oh no, like, we'd still have all the arrangements in place that we have now. It's like, no, you wouldn't.
No, because as soon as you leave, all the states that are back are like, well, we've got excess money now that we don't have to give to those fucktards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we spending it on?
Let's spend it
Exactly.
on shite.
And, they want to form their own country. We already had that. The Civil War was fought over that. Over slavery. And here you are, an elected official, being a seditionist. Like, don't sit there and tell me that she should not be locked up. Because regardless of how you feel about this country, the number one rule is, if you're an elected official, you want the country to stay together.
You don't want to break it up just because you're a bit butthurt because people didn't vote the way you wanted them to.
Yeah. Easy as that. And yet, here we are, with seditionists in Congress, literally the next 2 years. Well, year and a half. God, I hate how quick our election cycles are.
Yeah.
But the next year and a half is going to be nothing but pointless investigations that prove nothing. All because the GOP want to have, like, talking points. That's it. So yeah, I'm
making comments like that, right? Is there nothing that anybody higher up in government could do? Because when the MPs do shit like that here, they will get suspended and investigated and then removed if it calls for that.
Okay, so what we're supposed to have is, number one, like, we have the FBI,
Yeah.
but the FBI, so like nobody has any faith in right now because they've been investigating Donald Trump for the last like 90 years. It feels like.
And haven't actually done fuck all with it. And now, isn't the recent thing like they're all like haven't they started to find some document at some of Biden's places or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a difference though, and it's a very fine difference, but there's a difference. Number one, there's a company that most presidents use and people in office use to go through their documents, separate what they can and cannot take. This company does make mistakes because they're human beings doing this.
Yeah.
The company was the one that made the mistake, and as soon as the Trump documents started coming out, the like Biden's administrators started to go through the documents, just double check, and as soon as they found them, they turned them over.
Fair.
Right, okay.
So the FBI didn't have to go looking for them.
They were freely given instead of being
were freely
withheld.
And instead of, like with Trump, oh, you need a warrant, you have to do this, blah, 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 causing all these issues. As soon as the FBI walked up to Biden, was like, we want to search here just to make sure, he was like, yeah, go for it. Here's the key.
Yeah.
Just wipe your feet on the map before you walk in. Watch. I'll make sure the dog's locked up.
Nice.
He actually complied.
Helpful, yeah.
Whereas they found another box yesterday of documents at Mar-a-Lago.
Fuck's sake. And they still haven't fucking locked him up yet.
Yeah, still haven't. There aren't even official charges yet.
So fucking shit.
Now, the other thing that is supposed to help with these issues that are currently going on in Congress is there's something called the House Ethics Committee.
Yeah, that's probably kind of the people that would sort that shit out. Or not.
Except the first thing that the Republicans did when they took power with these most recent elections is they gutted it and made it so that they cannot enforce any of the rules.
Oh, how convenient.
Yeah, right?
I mean, at least they didn't do what I was expecting you to say, which was gut it, put people of their side in, so if anyone they like does something, they get away with it, and the opposite side goes fucking
Dio.
Yeah?
That's exactly what they did.
Oh, yeah, no, what a surprise.
And
Also,
then they also turned
welcome back,
around
Goblin.
and said, okay, well, you can't enforce any of this because you can't suspend, or you can suggest to us to remove members of Congress, but you cannot remove them yourself, which is something they used to be able to do.
Which, seems pointless in having this facility if it's like, hey, here, this is your job, but you can't do it.
Uh-huh. I mean, here's how one-sided it is. Representative Ilhan Omar, who was born, who is, I think she's the first Muslim, definitely... Oh, hi, Goblin. She's the first, Muslim woman to be voted into Congress. She made comments about, Israel. Basically saying that Israel has a apartheid on Muslims in their country going on right now. I 100% support and agree with that position. It does not make me an anti-Semite, because to say I'm an anti-Sem... To say that talking out about Israel is anti-Semitic is like saying that I am anti-Muslim because I don't support Iran. So, I support everyone of every faith, but when your country is legitimately doing what Israel is doing right now,
And persecuting certain people, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to support that. So anyway, like she was censored in Congress for her statements, and they're putting together a committee to remove like people in Congress, and the first person they're targeting is her.
Fuck's sake.
Not the congressman, who legitimately nobody knows who he is because he's lied that much.
What?
George Santos. He is so stupid. Because he has literally lied his entire life. There's a roof decoration, 2 roof fascias, 3 roof trims,
I think I'm on
and
the
1.
decoration.
Yeah. Yeah, he, this is how you know he's lying. And not like the normal, I'm a politician lie. He opens his mouth. And, he's also wanted in Brazil currently. For check forgery.
Fuck's sake.
So yeah, let's not remove him. Let's target the woman of color.
Who is trying to do good in this world.
Yeah. I thought I just saw one of the roof rib. I did. Where is it? My controller! It vibrates.
And I just walked up. I saw it, so I shot her once, and it just had in the background.
But no, like, I know you keep inviting me to move.
I mean, I don't. I make a joke out of it at times.
Mika, has he invited me to move?
Probably.
Once or twice, maybe, but again, most of the time, it's as a joke.
But the way that I feel is that America is my home. Yeah. America will always be my home. And as for, like, what America can be is greater than any other country can offer.
It just has to deal with a lot of shit first.
So if I were to run, like run away when things get hard, is that the right thing to do? Or is it better to stay here and at the least annoy conservatives?
It depends how safe it is for you, though.
If it's one of those as well that if it gets too dangerous, like if you can't live in your own house.
Oh, if it gets, well, number one, I can't leave without my dad right now. So just let that sink in. But number two, if they legitimately come and arrest me for quote unquote performing drag and it's a felony, I have a ready-made fucking lawsuit on my hands and I'll make millions of dollars. So
Fair.
Tough shit.
That's a lot of dollars.
But I can't just
Up and
abandon
leave,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. Which roof? Fascia?
Yeah.
Fascistia.
Like, I can come and visit. I have no problem with that.
I probably don't have a problem with that.
Well, why do you have a problem with that?
Why do you have a problem?
Why do you have a problem?
Dio, what's your problem?
Dio!
Got a problem!
Fuck's sake, stop making problems.
God damn it.
Which god?
All of them!
Okay.
Keep it fair, you know.
To keep it vague enough, you both insult and not say an insult to everyone.
Yeah.
I literally told it to tell me to do some fascia, and I cannot see which fascia is flashing.
The one
It-
that you were stood
oh.
on.
So, Yeah, this one, but I don't see any dirt on it at
It's
all.
literally along the
Got it.
top
There you go.
from the red line. There's just roof trim.
You mean the stuff that I got?
I did the other line. I did the other end of it.
Oh, it's literally the little red lines.
I did most of them.
Well, that doesn't help. Most doesn't help.
Please, my mac and cheese.
Well done, darling.
Right?
Now I want gherkin pickles, damn it.
Woohoo! We have some in our fridge. Come get.
Ah, I found it! It's this one. I think. But it's on the top, so...
Where you just jumped down from?
Yeah, there's a difference between jump and fall.
No, it's this yellow bit here, Anna.
What is it? Why don't you use the bigger beam?
Because I found a lot of the shit you had to do with the fucking red one, otherwise it didn't come off first try.
You also stand like forever away, though.
Because I'm trying to work out where the fucking dirt is.
Nice.
I'm just going to keep walking back and forth.
Sticky one is nice.
Like, I don't see any of it. Dio, did you break the game?
No, it's probably in this gap between the fucking canopy and the fucking...
Yay!
Got it.
I did it. No, I
Why
didn't.
does it say 99?
99%. What? Hold up.
There you go.
Oh.
No, it just took a minute.
100. Do we get to see a time lapse?
Mika does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I got rid of
right.
it.
Mika gets to see the time lapse. We're just standing here like lemons while she picks the next fucking thing.
You don't like when other people are in control, do you, darling?
So the one person that is not streaming gets to see all of our hard work.
Which means it's a surprise for everybody else. I've got the hiccups.
Is that what that was?
No? I don't know, was it bad?
It sounded like something.
It was a hiccup, someone. Don't hick shame.
Wait, don't.
Hick shame.
Hick shame.
I mean, most hicks need fucking taking out the back garden shooting, but you know.
Okay, harsh, but sure.
Harsh but honest.
Harsh but fair.
Most harshness is always to be fair.
Why does harshness have to be fair?
Ow!
It doesn't, but it's usually an honest opinion of someone. On something.
I cleaned something.
Whatever you do, don't stand in a corner, try and clean one tiny thing and press tab.
Yeah, did you oh, I
Why?
just saw your stream from the corner of my eye. That was just
Anna, what
stream
happens when you
coverage.
press tab looking at a wall that you haven't cleaned yet?
Oh, yeah.
Ow, my eyeballs.
Are you having problems seeing the dirt?
Probably seen anything, probably. There you go again.
Right?
I was trying to clean this little fucking light. And obviously I went over it the first time and went, did that work? Press tab, everything went orange. And nothing was cleaned.
So did it work?
No.
You know, I think I figured it out, Dio.
Ow.
Every stream, you are eating something.
No.
Yes.
Every stream, you are eating something.
Num num burger num num.
So I think we should make a new rule.
Huh?
Anytime you are eating on stream,
Uh-huh.
okay? Before you take your first bite, you have to say this stream is sponsored by, and just name the food.
This stream is sponsored by Bergie.
By what?
Bergies.
Preferably in the non-queens, the non-kings. Is it now non-queens English or kings
No,
English?
yeah, it's King's English these days.
No, I think it's still Queen's English. Isn't it?
I ain't got a fucking clue.
Because it dates
Well,
back to history. It's not about Queen Elizabeth, it's about...
Is
I
it
don't know,
about
Queen in the
Vicky?
past? Maybe?
You are the only Brit here. You should probably know this.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking no.
Disgraceful.
Ow!
Jesus Christ.
I mean, what? I mean, what would Henry VIII say?
He'd probably shrug his shoulders and marry another woman.
Yeah, and shove a turkey leg down his fucking throat.
5,000 calories of meat every single day.
Then wondered why he's a fucking house.
What?
He was the size of a fucking ass, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's not what you said. You just said, and wonder why the fucking house.
I said the size of a fucking ass.
That's not what it's...
That's not the English I heard.
No, it's not what I heard either.
Fuck it! It's the Englishes me brain said, but whether it's the Englishes that came out me gobble is a different question.
It's definitely not. I doubt you mean your brain said it.
Ladies and gentlemen, currently watching the stream, I do swear this is in English and not Cockney.
We apologise for the lack of subtitles in this stream.
Yeah. I need somebody to make a... God damn it, quit vibrating! For fuck's sake! I don't know what to do with it.
Unplug the fucking thing.
No, I can do one better. I can hit a button and turn it off.
Oh yeah, do that.
Tends to be how most vibrating things work.
And then get really confused when you go to use it now next time and it doesn't work. It's like,
No, because did you forget it has a giant button in the middle that glows when it has power?
yeah, but Anna, this is you. You're gonna pick it up and go, why controller no worky?
And then the first thing I'm going to send in this message to you, just say, God damn it, Dio.
That seems well deserved.
What? Why? What have I done this time? You were right. Hey.
No, I'm just going to do what I normally do. You know why.
No explanation.
And I'll go, I don't remember why. God fucking damn it.
Which makes it even
exactly what
better.
she's counting on there then.
Motherfuckers.
What do I need on this maintenance store? There we go.
Am I just washing your boots?
Huh?
I just
Oh,
washed
you're
your
fine.
boots.
I didn't know you were... What the hell? That was weird. I didn't know who you were talking to.
You! I washed your boots!
Thank you.
She
I
couldn't
think.
tell because she turned the controller off, so she didn't know she was vibrating.
Yes, dear.
Hey, Dio, can I ask a personal question?
Uh-huh.
Do you ever listen to the words that come out of your mouth? Or do you
Nope.
just...
I just speak them and then go, yep, I just said that.
How have you not been canceled?
He has been, he just keeps coming back.
Magic.
Like a cold sore.
Thanks, darling. Love you too.
I mean, she could have said, like, a herpes outbreak.
Oh yeah, I could have done. Damn it.
Yeah. Speaking of herpes,
God fucking damn.
Sure.
did you hear that the fourth person has actually been cured of HIV?
I did. It's very nice.
Yeah. Why is my mouse over there now?
What?
My mouse jumps screens.
Maybe to make it a break for freedom. Hi, Thunder. You're not allowed to make a break for freedom. You've just been rescued.
I mean, if you look at it from his perspective, he was basically put in a cage and then put in another cage. So I think his version of rescue and our version of rescue, two slightly different things.
Yes, but it's technically also the same cage.
Oh god, that's even worse.
But he's not being barked at by fucking Staffy 24 hours a day. Or pulled at by 2 children. Or neglected by a human mom. So, you know, win-win, motherfucker.
Ding ding ding.
A win-win. Win-win.
Wind Waker?
bitches. What?
You know we have infinite cleaning liquid in this mode.
Yes.
Yes.
I had forgotten.
Really?
Hey Dia, did you know we have infinite cleaning liquid in this?
Never. Fuck me. Let me go try it out. Huh?
Oh, it's sausages special. You.
Yeah, special sausage.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Special potato.
You know who Stephen Colbert is, right?
I recognize the name, but I don't remember.
He's a late night talk show host.
Yes, yes, yes.
He has a running joke where if Russia announces like anything new, he's just like, yes, they came out with the announcement is potato.
Okay.
It's funny.
Jeff Jefferson, the 12th?
What?
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 Does anyone want to vote for Jeff Jefferson the 12th?
No.
What's his platform?
I'll clean up Caldera City and beyond.
How?
With us, we're cleaning the city.
This political advert is sponsored by the Jeff Jefferson the 12th 1984 election campaign fund. Jeff Jefferson the 12th would like to make it clear that he is talking metaphorically about cleaning up the city, and he has no intention of getting on his expensively tailored knees and scrubbing the city, or any kind of manual labor for that matter.
That's very funny.
So he's a politician.
Yeah.
Ow, that bright flash.
Oh,
That was actually insanely... No, when I finished something, it flashed blue.
Oh, yeah, it does.
City Stadium Caldera Tour, 18th of July, 1984, 100-mile event, 21st Dirt Championship. Dirt
Are you
racing.
just reading the billboards?
Yeah.
At least he's cleaning them, I suppose.
I mean, you're not wrong.
With a very Sega 84 behind it. What's this next one? Driving Me Nuts.
And we're done here.
Grand Caldera Productions. 1984 will be the year we go off-road
Scuba
with
diving.
Driving Me Nuts. It's basically Brum, by the looks of it.
What's wrong?
You know what Brum is, the TV show.
Oh, the little car.
The little yellow car that drives around Birmingham.
Yeah, yeah.
Herbie?
No, different. Herbie's cute.
Herbie's white. That's racist. But no, Brum is this. You know, there got to be a thing in America as well. Outside, like big, like superstores, you've got those little dollar rides that you put the kid in to entertain them for 5 minutes.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a kid on those since 1995.
Did you have any like little yellow cars?
No, we always had like spaceships and shit.
Well, in Blighty, you used to be able to get them, and they were like little yellow cars. And there was a TV show called Brum, and it was one of those little machines, and it was this little car that went exploring around Birmingham, and I loved it.
It's
Wait,
funny
you can
because
explore
Brum is a
Birmingham-
car.
Birmingham?
Brum is short for Birmingham.
Yeah.
That's right.
So basically, it was an ad for the city you lived in?
No, I don't know.
It was an ad, it was
I
an
never
ad
knew it
for
was about
another
the
city.
I did live in the city when I was watching it.
So you were watching ads for your own city.
Nerd.
But it was like
You're a butt.
on children's TV show, and it was hilarious. I love Brum.
Yeah, I bet you've never heard of Eureka's Castle or the Elephant Show either.
Eureka!
Different Eureka.
Do you remember Eureka's Castle?
No.
Damn it.
I've never heard of it. It's just Eureka is Eureka, so that's why I said Eureka.
Eureka's Castle. I don't remember anything but the theme song of both. Partially because those are my two favorite shows when I was like 5 years old.
Oh, cute.
Well, my grandma, she would babysit me when I was like not in school yet. And she always made sure that at 11 o'clock we would watch Eureka's Castle, or Elephant Show, then Eureka's Castle. And then we would have lunch, and then I would take a nap on her couch while she watched her soap operas.
Fair.
That's a nice little routine.
And then in the afternoon, when I woke up, I would go outside and slide down trees.
How you doing?
Fair. So no, there's another one. Again, another couple that I just remember the fucking theme song for. One of them is an old, I'm talking real old at this point. Like animation. It's called Rhubarb and Custard.
Okay.
Wasn't that made in 1984?
Probably.
So
Sorry,
really
Alex.
old is literally like 4 years before your wife was born.
3. Sure, 4. Let's go with 4.
Rhubarb and Custard, British animated series.
I don't think I can eat my burger.
Don't fridge it. Haha! Show was first shown 21st of October 74.
Ah.
Nothing?
I don't know why you think that vindicates you.
Vindication!
Because that's still legitimately only
14.
What?
13.
13 years before your wife was born, so
You're
saying
fine.
it's really old
Yeah, bitch.
means that you think your wife is old?
No.
Well, your wife
And
is your wife's old, so you know. Otherwise, we're
the
Yes.
intro is something special. It's weird as fuck. And
That's where that comes from? No.
yeah.
Ba-dum.
No, it's different.
Ba-dum.
That's The Elephants Go to the Circus, what you're thinking of.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
I want elephants.
Mika, I apologize for insinuating that.
And I'm old.
I'm gonna send it to you because it's
No thanks.
too late. I'm sending it.
Cool, I will ignore it.
Literally, it's 30 seconds long. Listen to it.
Yeah, on stream. Good call.
I mean, I just did. Like a few seconds.
I was going to sit there to censor you humming a 45-year-old kids' TV program tune for 20 seconds. Probably.
No, the algorithm does it automatically because the algorithm
Well, the
shit.
algorithm's dick. Censor that. I don't know why I said that like that.
Censor my ass.
And the other one, we've talked about it a few times before, is Bodger and Badger. Bodger and Badger, Bodger and Badger, la 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 la
You know,
la la.
90s TV-ish.
I vaguely remember talking about that, and I think the consensus was it sucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's about a badger that loved mashed potato? What's not to love?
It would kill them.
See, I grew up in, like, when I was a teenager, I had the best time with cartoons and that. Because think about this afternoon, or like after school lineup. I would come home, Tiny Toons would be on. And then it was Animaniacs. Then it was Batman, the animated series. Then it was Gargoyles. Like, it was just one hit after another after another.
I don't really remember what was on TV when I come home.
Miffy.
But, by the way,
I'm on
that was
4,
one
so-
channel.
Okay, but darling, every time we've been to Holland and you've seen Miffy in the shop, you go, Miffy!
I love Miffy.
What's wrong with liking Miffy?
Oh, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but Miffy. I mean, Mika just turned around and went, I'm not 4, why would I watch Miffy?
I more meant, like, I was talking about what was on school, when I on TV when I come home from school. And when I was coming home from school, I was too old for Miffy. Now I'm not too old for Miffy, which is strange.
Well, there's this whole boundary for, like, for people where it's like, you can when you're a teenager in your 20s, it's like, oh, there are certain things I cannot like because I'm old now, right? And then once you reach your 30s, it's like, fuck it. I really enjoyed, Pokemon when I was a kid.
Yeah. But
I
like,
will now
Miffy is
binge watch it.
adorable, but I wouldn't sit there and watch Miffy programs. I just think Miffy as a character is adorable.
Come on, get clean. Clean faster. Another dollar to the C word job. Actually, that reset recently, didn't it?
Why?
For reasons.
Oh. Is it because you said the C word and didn't want to play, so you reset it?
No.
Oh.
If you remember, the deal is that the more it's said, the more gets added, like $1 at a time gets added to the pot. And then Dio has to buy me a game or a DLC in order to empty the pot.
I forgot what game I bought you.
Colony Survival.
Oh yes, I did. I feel like I feel like we got the better half of the deal on that one. Because for the amount that was in the pot, that game was not that expensive.
Why? How much was in the pot?
I don't know how many times have we said the C word recently.
Like, here's the thing: I don't keep a running tab because I believe in the honor system. But I, like, if Dio's gonna be like, I'm gonna reset the pot, here's a 99-cent, 99-cent thing, I'm gonna be like, oh, hell no.
Ah, hell no.
Yeah, the pot's not reset, you just get one, you
You
get one taken off. It's the honor system. Do you not, like, do you want me to actually have pen and piece of paper and keep track of it?
No. You'd still forget about it at times. Nope, that's not a light bulb.
Just turn around one day and be like, hey, Dio, you owe me the Far Cry bundle?
The entire DLC package of the Sims
Oh,
4.
no,
yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah, fuck that.
This earlier.
Or no, what is it? The, God, what game is that? That train game where it's like $7,000 to buy all the DLC?
What?
It's just like Train Sim, and you get like 2 trains and 1 track with the actual game, and to actually get the rest of it, you need to pay fucking like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds.
Like a new engine is somewhere in the neighborhood of like $40 or $50.
Actual dollars, like physical.
Yes.
People go to work for this shit dollars.
Yes.
That's shit.
Let me look this up because now I'm curious how much it actually.
Like, I wouldn't personally even spend that on an actual game, let alone a fucking expansion pack.
I mean, you just go to Western.
Huh?
10. Oh my god!
What?
Okay, I just found Gamer Rant
Mm-hmm.
did a top 10 most expensive DLC content of all time.
Yeah.
Okay? The first one is Evolve, if you remember that game.
Just about, yeah.
Which was 136 plus. Number 14 is one I've never heard of called Closers, which is $314.
Hmm.
Is that just for all the DLC, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Little Big Planet 3.
Wow.
$470.
Huh.
EVE Online, which this can get expensive quick. I didn't even think about it. EVE Online, $500. The Sims 4 is $870 plus.
That's a bit of a joke.
So it's getting up there. GTA Online, Diamond Casino and Resort update. So just that one update, $800.
Yeah.
Dead or Alive 6, $2,051.
Fucking hell.
DCS World, which is Arma 3 for flight simulation, $2,575.
I didn't even think about Flight Sim because there's a lot of that as well, isn't there?
Rocksmith 2014 Remastered Edition, $6,757.
Fucking hell.
Train Simulator 2020, $10,373.
If you want to buy everything.
It's not in the top 10, and it's not in the top 5.
Oh, fuck that.
Number 5, Path of Exile, $12,500.
Oh, fuck off.
Number 4, Star Citizen, which is that game even out yet? Anyways, Star Citizen, $27,000.
Fuck off.
Curiosity, What's Inside the Cube, which is one of Peter Molyneux's games. $60,000 plus.
Why?
Number 2, Entropia Universe. It came out in 2003. It is $6 million.
What?
What?
How?
So, I'll read this, okay? For a game that came out all the way back in 2003, it's rather interesting to see how the developers of Entropia Universe used the concept of microtransactions to release a virtual currency of their own. Project Entropia Dollars, PED, had a fixed exchange rate of 10 to 1 when compared to the US dollar, and could be bought and withdrawn at any time. This basically led to the game featuring a bunch of assets that could be bought for players to use in-game. The total value of all the items that could be bought in the game came at around $6 million. The largest transaction that happened in the game was in 2010, with a deal that was valued at around $635,000.
Jesus Christ.
And the number 1 most expensive DLC content of all time. Do you have any ideas?
No.
No.
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Ah.
It is incalculable.
Wait. Black Ops Cold War?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's...
Okay, so it is incalculable, and this is why. Though a relatively robust offering that features full-length campaigns, something is blah blah blah, I don't care. The game is overly eager to hook bundles and battle passes content to players. It's not quite as egregious as some of the loot box fiascos we've seen in previous years, but purchasing all the game bundles, most of which offer little more than simple weapon cosmetics, can be extremely costly, and it's very much possible that some big spenders have sunk several hundred dollars into the title already. So basically, because of the loot box system, they can't figure it out.
Right, okay.
Oh,
It all depends what you get as a loot in what you have to spend to get more. Yeah, okay.
I vaguely remember seeing it come out and not giving a shit about it.
Like, I've never cared about the Call of Duty series because, like, it's even early on, like, it was so toxic.
Oh yeah, like don't get me wrong, I played the shit out of so many of the earlier Call of Duty games. Like World at War, but again, I played it mostly for like offline and just played the campaign. I never went, I didn't really go online. And then, what would it have been? Modern Warfare 2?
Okay.
Probably Modern Warfare 2, the first time it came out. I went online and played and had a load of fun with it. And there were a couple of them that I played online. And then when I'm just not having as much fun with it as I should. And then I started playing Battlefield. And all of a sudden I stopped buying Call of Duty games and started buying the Battlefield games.
That's fair.
Because Battlefield is so much fucking better. Like, especially for like the online side and the online play. Just like the game modes and like something as simple as, hey, I want to drive a fucking tank. Oh, let's go play Battlefield instead of Call of Duty, because that was never a thing that could happen.
Yeah.
And then from there, I want to make this building fall over. Battlefield it is. Because Call of Duty, you can't fucking do that shit.
See, for me, my introduction to first-person shooters was Halo, and like I never played the campaign because my friends wouldn't let me play the campaign. I didn't have the game myself, so like I remember playing Halo 2 in my dorm room on LAN, and we had like 2 or 3 dorms hooked up to this system of wires running through the hallways.
That's so cool.
But yeah, like we would play that way, and I just sucked at them. And every time there was a kill, it wasn't like, oh man, that sucks. It was, even my teammates were like, God, you suck so much, blah blah blah. You know, it was so fucking toxic. It didn't make it fun. And then I would try like Battlefield, and it just felt like to me the single player campaigns, especially lately, are just let us help you get better so that you can play online.
Some of it, yes. It's even just hey, this is how the game works. This is how the game mechanics work, so you can practice for 20, 30 hours before we throw you to the dogs and you have to do it properly a million times faster because there's going to be a million people shooting at you.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I've never really enjoyed PvP because of that Halo experience, so it just always made me feel like, you know, I was shit, and I'm sorry, when I play video games, I kind of want to feel like a god, you know? Like, I love going into games where I'm overpowered as shit just because it gives me good endorphins, right?
You have to really work for it, sort of thing.
Yeah, and even like the promise of being, you know, the most badass girl of all time is enough for me to keep playing. So like games that kind of tease that are fantastic to me. But like going into games on easy mode, where it's just like I kind of just want to sit back, you know, be told a story and just kind of enjoy life, right? And then turn around and at the same time I'm one-hitting people with, I don't know, with the weakest gun. Like, I'm fine with that because it gives me endorphins. It makes me happy. But the way that some people talk and act on multiplayer levels of, you know, FPS, it's like, if you are not a gamer god,
yeah, if you don't have all the time in the world to keep playing and keep like knowing everything, you have to go out and have a job, then you're not a proper gamer. It's like, fuck up. Like,
yeah,
I don't always enjoy playing online matches. Like, don't get me wrong, I like playing Fortnite with Zoe on Falcon and Amp on the stream because it's fun. We have fun with it. We don't care if we win. We care about going in, doing stupid shit, and if we win, holy fuck, what just happened?
See, that's part of my issue, though, is because of my BPD. For those who don't know, I have borderline personality disorder. But with my BPD, it's always, if I'm not the best, then I'm the worst.
And I get that. I get that.
I've been that way my entire life, and there's literally no way of getting around it. Because like even in baseball, this is how serious it was. When I was playing baseball as a kid, up until I was 14 years old, from age 10 until age 14, every time I struck out, I would go and hit 100 baseballs after the game. That's at 10 years old. Like, that's not healthy.
No.
But that was the way I was kind of punishing myself because I didn't do as well as I knew I could. And that's the way I am. If I'm not best, then I am worst. It is something I've been working on, but that's kind of where I'm at.
Like, in the same vein, like, I enjoy the chat, like, especially like Battlefield and Call of Duty and stuff like that. I enjoy the challenge of jumping into the new game, the new campaign, putting it on the hardest difficulty, and the game going, you're probably not going to do this. You know that, right? And then just, like, fighting my way through it. And, like, yes, sometimes getting disheartened, but always just pushing through it. And then succeeding in the missions and going, yeah, fuck you, game. I was right, bitch.
Yeah, that's definitely a difference between you and I, because, like, I'll put it on normal, and there have been games that I've put down because it's just like, you know what, fuck this. Like, I'm not having fun. And, like, I understand why people love the Bloodborns and the in games similar to that. But, like, for me, it's so stupid.
What's he doing?
No, he just did really big zoomies, but he's too fat to do zoomies in his little house, so he just kind of bashed all the walls.
Aww. But yeah, like, I just don't enjoy games that are really, really hard. So, like, when I'm playing a game on my own, like, I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, and, you know, playing that on my own on normal, and I think that's, at times, it's the perfect difficulty, and at other times, it's like, God, I wish I could turn this down a little.
Is there
Just
not
because,
a lower difficulty than that?
There is. Like, there's easy mode, but I think it was more of just, like, my pride, because it's like, I know I can do this. Because, you know, the mistakes, that game is very good at punishing you for the mistakes you make, but not over-punishing you.
Fair.
So, like, if you, if you're in the middle of a fight and you didn't bring potion, but the fight's a really long fight, you know that you need to be perfect, right? Well, if you're not, you know, it's very good at, like, instead of dodging, if you try and block and it's an unblockable attack, well, that's your fault. Right? So it punishes you because you screwed up. Versus a game like, I don't know, versus other games which might be more along lines of, like, you know, you don't bring any potions to a fight, you're trying to be careful, and first shot that somebody does on you, you're dead. I don't know, I'm explaining this really badly, but...
I do kind of get what you mean. Like, something like Elden Ring, where
Yes.
there are certain patterns that you can see, but unless you do the fight 300 times, you're not going to see all the patterns, so you're going to be expecting one thing to happen, so you do something, but something else happens, and you get fucking smashed in the face.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, it always felt like the mistakes were my fault anyway, so I didn't feel I needed to turn it down. It just felt like, okay, I just need to take a step back and rethink. And then go through the fight another time and be like, yeah, let's go get potions. I need potions. I'm trying to figure out what next big game I'm going to play.
Question marks.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, like, what's coming out soon and what I can afford.
I don't even know what's coming out soon, I'll be honest. I keep, like, meaning to pay attention, like, doing what we do, we should really keep an eye on it, but... yeah...
This is just that time period where there's, like, AAA's not going to release anything.
No.
Indies are going to release, but they don't really have good press coverage. And the press coverage that is out is normally negative. For example, have you seen the press coverage against Suicide Squad, Kill Justice League?
Yeah, where you need to be connected to the internet the whole time. Which, again, is not the first time it's fucking happened. How many games have got always online DRM?
Well, if somebody actually screenshot the main menu for it, it doesn't look like there's a it doesn't look like there's a single player at all in it.
Oh, fuck that shit.
It seriously, it looks kind of like I think it was Gotham City.
Hmm.
I think that was the name of it, where it was like Joker versus Batman, and it was teams of 5. It gave me those vibes.
That's not good.
So I don't know. I'm definitely into like superhero stuff and all that. I am very hesitant to say I will even look at that game. Because it literally just does not look good at all where it's at right now. I have cleaned you wall. Why is this platform wall so fucking big? Is it this entire thing?
Where are you looking?
Oh my god, so this platform wall, this one right here,
The one that I'm
goes
drawing a wave on.
Yes, it goes all the way
Yeah.
across. It's all one unit.
Some of them are really
Anna?
long. Is that
The tunnel wall as well.
Yeah, I know.
the platform edges are the same? Like the yellow panels, you know, the braille panels, they're broken up in sections, but the platform edge that leads down into where the rails are, that's all one big thing from one end of the tunnel to the next.
Granted, the tunnel wall below that metal bar and above the metal bar are 2 different bits of tunnel wall.
But I want my nice feels.
Then pause for a second and go and do a bench or some shit.
Go to a what?
The bench is in the middle.
Actually, I got one better. I am going to watch you.
Damn it, you turn your controller off.
I was wondering what you were doing. I'm just going to stare at you the entire time.
You could have a break in a minute if you
No, I don't need to get up. In fact, I can open up my mini fridge. I see 11 monsters, 9 vanilla cream sodas, 6 bottles of Dr. Pepper, and then I look to my other side in my storage and I see 18 more bottles of Dr. Pepper.
Fucking
So you've got
hell.
enough Dr. Pepper.
That'll probably last me about a week and a half.
Yeah.
I don't really drink water.
I either drink squash and water, or wine.
The 2 food groups.
Right?
Why am I getting... Stop.
Okay, I will stop. I'm sorry. Here, I'm sorry. You can stand on my head.
What an odd...
Come to me.
Oh,
Yeah?
that's creepy as fuck.
Come to me.
Ah.
I'm safe.
Hold on.
I'm safe where the Anna can't get me.
Do you want me to make this even better?
Oh god.
Come to
Ah!
me.
Oh, fucking hell. Anna! Bitch. That did not make it better. Well, probably for you it did.
It made it much better for
There
me.
you go. Made me jump.
Yeah, there's a bench to the other side, Anna, if you want to do that, so you get some quick little...
Well, I'm currently enjoying an Anna treat.
Yeah.
While I decide, what do I want? Do I want a monster at 2:30 p.m.?
Yes.
Yeah.
A vanilla cream soda, or a Dr. Pepper?
Well, if you're gonna
All
have
of
a
the
monster,
above?
have it now and not in like 3 or 4 hours.
That's actually a fantastic point. Monster it is.
I really needed some persuading there, didn't you?
I kind of wish
Well,
I had
I-
another monster, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you shouldn't be having monster at 8 o'clock at night.
I mean...
You know what's
it's
really
20
funny?
away, it's fine. Yeah?
You know what's really funny is I actually take better naps if I drink a monster beforehand.
Weird.
ADHD or ADD now, since ADHD is not a thing. Bet you didn't know that.
Yeah. No. What?
So, ADD, attention deficit disorder, used to have a subgroup called ADHD.
Yeah.
and ADHD was the hyperactive version of it.
Hello.
I know, trust me, I know.
They no longer recognize ADHD because they split it up differently.
Huh. You don't exist.
So you still have ADD, but it's just the hyperactive version of the of ADD, not the.
I mean, I think they treat it differently in the States than they do over here.
DSMV, my friend.
What?
That's worldwide. The DSMV.
I ain't got a fucking clue.
So the DSMV is a diagnostic statistical manual for psychologists. It's the worldwide, like, this is how you tell this person has this.
Sickness Bible.
Pretty much.
I kept like cleaning something because I kept seeing something and I realized there was a like circle of dirt on my screen.
You're such an idiot.
But we still tolerate you.
Yeah.
I mean, you married him. If that's not tolerate, I don't know what is. What, do you not want me to help?
Yeah, I just want to squirt water at you.
Oh, okay.
I just saw your stream of water come in front of my face and I didn't know who or
How
what
close
it
is
was.
that to you, Dio?
It hit me at one point.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. My bad. My
Pretty
bad.
close.
I feel like I'm the supervisor.
You are. We're not playing you.
Hey, Mika.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I want you to look right where I'm looking, just like I am. Okay? Right like this. Alright, keep looking. Keep looking. Look close. Look close. Now press tab.
I mean, to be fair, if you sent her into, I don't know if there's still a corner. They've been cleaned by now.
Clean another corner.
All the corners have been cleaned.
I mean, it's not like I've never played this game and don't know what tab does.
I know.
I did it knowing full well what was going to happen. It wasn't too bad though. I don't know why none of this is beat yet. It's very irritating.
Don't look up.
Okay.
Why is she not looking up?
Hi.
Come over here and you'll be able
Oh.
to see. Don't you ruin my eye. Hey.
I was underlining it for you.
Oh, okay. Because your first jet was definitely not underlining it.
He was drawing a pair of titties on your high, wasn't he? Or peanuts.
It's his tongue. Oh, what's that game everybody's talking about recently?
Which one?
God, I'm trying to... Well, that's what I need help trying to figure out. Hang on. That's not what I want.
Who has been talking about it?
What's it about?
All over frickin' Twitter.
Oh, I don't spend a lot of time on Twitter.
I try not to. And then I end up just
Doing it
typing
anyway.
a tweet that is fuck you fascists.
Yeah, pretty much. That happens a lot.
Um,
I wake up in the morning and Anna has angrily tweeted at some politician because they're a cunt. Just like, fuck you, you're a twat, you're ruining the country or something like that.
and the sad part is I'm not wrong. Trying to find it really quick. It's a new game come out. It's the only reason I know of it is because somebody tweeted out, and I saw this on Reddit, where somebody tweeted out that like the game's nondescript female like robot bodies are hotter than people with faces, because they have the feminine shape, right? The classical feminine shape. But then they don't have faces to them, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, this is definitely sexier than people with faces."
I think I know which one you're on about, but there's also really bad press about that game as well.
Yeah, what game is that?
Oh, I forget. And some
That's a great
Ukrainian studio wants it banned because there's Russian ties or something like that.
Yeah,
That one, something Hearts. I forget what it's called.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I wish everyone was trying to get Kingdom Hearts banned. Fuck that game.
I played some of it and it was all right, but like it killed its own hype. Because like they tried to do the Star Wars thing with it, with releasing it like so slow, and I understand like the difference, like you need to have contracts and all that in place for the characters, but like they just waited too long to release the different parts, and it just killed its own hype. Tio is Googling.
I don't even know what to fucking Google at the minute.
I know! That's the problem. I don't think anybody is listening to me on Twitch, so like... So where are we going to go,
Atomic
other than
Heart.
Twitch, to announce our streams?
Huh?
Atomic Heart.
That's the one.
Atomic Hearts, yeah.
It literally took me a second to Google it.
How? What did you Google?
I googled new game release Russian links.
Oh yeah,
And it
that's
said
not
the
it.
Ukrainian government wants it banned because of potential Russian links. Which, if it does, makes sense. It's fair. But, you know.
It's clean.
I'm AFK of that.
Okay, bye.
Where'd Mika go?
Put her buggy in the fridge.
Do you have a sliding door for your office?
No, what, technically? Our living room and, what probably should be called the dining room, that is actually the computer room / bunny room. There's a set of sliding doors. However, where Mika went is to the kitchen, and our carpet has a... our door has a strip along the bottom with like a bristle brush, and it's like a draft excluder kind of thing that drags along the carpet.
Oh. Fair.
So if we keep the door shut and don't leave it on the jar, which someone just did, it helps keep like the living room, dining room warm.
Well, she is coming right back, so it doesn't really matter that much. Says the never going to own a home.
I don't. You answer point. Fuck you if you're gonna moan.
I was being sarcastic.
Hello. What the fuck, Willow?
What did Chicken do?
Being an athletic little bitch. Hi, Thunder. Hi, Julian. Yes.
I don't know. Home ownership just seems like a lot of hassle to watch your net worth go up and down.
Yeah, I mean, like, technically we moved to a better house that we technically at some point in the future will own?
Question marks.
Yeah, you have a mortgage.
No. We're renting it off my mother.
We could get a mortgage
Oh.
if we paid for it in prostitution, mate. Well, that wasn't very funny. I'm not sure why I said it the way I did, but...
I mean, you got clipped either way, darling.
Oh, fuck off!
The
But,
thing is...
yeah, we're renting it off my mother, and obviously she owns just over a half of it, and my aunt and uncle own just under a quarter each. Just so Mom has like complete power over it, and they can't force anything because it was in my grand's will that we live here, pretty much.
Oh, fair enough.
And then obviously at some point, possibly there may be the chance that we buy out my aunt and uncle's share.
And then we still can't do fuck all because your mum will still own more than half of the house.
Yeah.
Washing your boots again, Anna, sorry.
And then
Okay.
at some point, when the inevitable happens, it will then pass to me properly.
And your brother.
I think at that point, we'll get this one, Matt will get theirs.
Yeah, maybe.
So...
Yeah, it's weird once you get to a certain point in life when you have to start thinking about shit like this.
You're like, what do we want to think about? Oh, everyone's going to die and we're going to inherit shit. Oh, thanks, brain!
Yeah. That's literally, so my dad, I think I accidentally gave my dad food poisoning.
Oh, fuck's sake,
God's
Adam.
sake, Alan.
I think I'm in the clear because we made manwich, which is like sloppy joes. And when I made it, I used meat that was in the refrigerator for like 2 days after being frozen. And it
That
didn't
should be
smell or
fine.
anything, so I was like, this should be fine.
Yeah.
And later that same night he was like, I'm not feeling that good, blah blah blah. And my first thought was, oh god, I poisoned my father.
Fuck's sake.
Which I didn't, obviously.
Yeah.
It's pretty
You
much
would've
it's
been ill as well.
stress and over and exhaustion basically is what he's got because he refuses to slow down at work when he's 64 years old. So anyway, like I that's kind of been going through my head recently where it's like, okay, well, what happens, There's a slim chance that I can keep this place.
You rent
And-
it, or
Huh?
is it rented where you are?
No, it's a condo.
What does that mean?
It's an apartment you own.
Oh, okay.
And they're normally nicer than regular apartments. Like, for example, we have, instead of just having like countertop, we have granite countertops.
Right. So you
Fancy.
pay a mortgage rather than a rent, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a chance, like I know he's leaving it to me, and there's a chance if he pays down enough, the mortgage down enough, I can actually afford payments on it.
Yeah.
So I can refinance the mortgage and keep the place
Sure.
and be fine. But at the same time, it's like, is that a good idea?
Well, it depends where you are at the time. Like you say,
Yeah.
if there was X amount left to pay on the mortgage at that point, you could refinance it, stretch it for a longer time and pay less a month and be able to afford it. Or you could sell it and start afresh somewhere different or somewhere smaller.
Yeah, because like the equity in the place is just insane anyway because of how much he's already paid off. But which would be great for like a little nest egg to because I don't want to own a house. I hate yard work.
Maybe you can hire
That's-
someone to do that like a couple of times a year.
Oh
Yeah.
no, like most of
it needs more than that. That's the only thing.
like I'm talking most places around here in the States, if you let your grass grow for like 2 weeks, then people get on you. So yeah, it's a lot more work that I don't feel like doing.
Yeah, that's fair. I would.
So it's like either I'm looking at a condo, which condos start at like, I don't know, $150,000 anymore, or it's an apartment. So I could get a nice apartment, and then just pay for a year and be done with it,
Yeah.
and be set up in a place that I actually want to live instead of a place where I'm kind of living.
Feel like you have to live.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's a lot of questions, And because everybody in my life has been getting sick and dying, like, I've kind of had to force myself to think about, and not one of them's a good solution.
Sort of things you don't want to think about, but you can't help but think about.
Oh, I have to think about, because,
Yeah, I mean,
you know, the way my sisters are, they're not going to be like, oh yeah, you can just stay in the house, you know?
it's got to be official, and even then it's not going to be straightforward.
Yeah. I already know they're going to fight me tooth and nail, even if my dad puts it in the will. But yeah, like, it's just stuff that, like, I never wanted to think about. I never want to think about ever, but if I don't have a plan in place and something happens, like, I'm fucked. So it's stuff you kind of have to sit down and go, I have to have this plan, or else all hell's going to break loose, and Anna will be on the street with a kind of decent computer and no power. Because there's a chance, like, I could, and I'm being very careful because the housing market just kind of did a mini crash. If the housing market rebounds, I could easily get, after the loan is paid, like, my dad's mortgage is paid off, I could easily get close to $100,000.
Yeah.
And that's because the neighborhood and the amenities our condo has. However, that's still, do I want to take that money? Is still, I'm going to have to sell it first, which could take upwards of a year. So I don't know. Lots of questions. Not a lot of answers.
And a lot can happen in, anything from 6 months to 6 years to 20 years to 40 years,
Realistically, and I'm trying to be realistic because I did this once about 15 years ago with my dad, because he had a heart attack, and they told him that most likely he only had 5 to 10 years to go, and that was like 15, 16 years ago.
No.
So they kind of missed. But realistically, I would say my dad probably only has, I don't know, probably at max like 7, 8 years. Which, back when I was a teenager, that felt like forever.
Yeah, I know it's not like that.
No. It's like, shit, that was back in what, 2015?
Yeah.
Was 7 years ago?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird idea.
Yeah. Passage of time is a bitch.
Who allowed time to pass? Like, that's my question.
Who invented time? Time is a construct that we fucked up.
Yeah.
I think Funko, we just put a lot of weight on it, and sometimes that's good and sometimes it's not.
Okay, I don't know why this just popped up in my head, but the people who are like, oh, if I had one for a genie, I'd wish that death didn't happen or cancer wasn't a thing or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine how overpopulated the Earth would be?
Oh yeah, it'd be fucked.
Like, that's the dumbest wish you can ask for, because unfortunately, like, death is part of being human, and if you take that away and we never experience, like, natural death, then there'd be,
Overpopulation
trillions
for a
of people.
start.
And not even that. It's like the economy would collapse
So would the health system.
because people would still get old, their bodies would still shut down,
Yeah.
but they just wouldn't die. So more people would need to pay for them to be looked after, and because people would just not die, not as many children would be born. So it just wouldn't. The circle wouldn't happen. People would just stop having children.
Mm-hmm. So what happens to the workforce? Like,
They'd be old, man.
It would slow down and then eventually just stop.
Wow.
Like, there are some things you can wish for that are overly good, but you kind of look at the ramifications, like, this doesn't make sense. For example, the one of, like, nobody goes hungry. What does that actually mean? Does the amount of calories that we need to intake, does that go down? Does food just start sprouting everywhere? Like, what are the logistics of it?
And then if it is food, like, we don't have to worry about food or something along those lines, how many millions of people lose jobs in the food industry because people, like, don't need to eat anymore or whatever? So many people lose jobs in the production of food and or everything else.
My wish would be that I get to change my appearance once. Actually, no, twice. Twice. Because the first time I'd screw it up. But
I mean, everybody would though, wouldn't they? They'd like,
yeah,
this is what I'm going to do, and then they go, this is, like, ideally what I want to look like, and then they'd look at it and go,
oh, holy shit, I'm an ugly blonde.
not even that, they'd do it and then go, oh, actually, like, it's not feasible. Or you hear about it so many times. There are stories of, like, stories and stuff of people who get this wish to be, like, the most beautiful person in the world, and then they regret it because everybody chases after them and they don't like that reaction to it.
Yeah.
So they want to be what they want, but they need to tone it down a notch to something with they're happy with.
See, like mine, I would just want to, I would definitely become the girl I know I am.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be it. And, like, because of my experiences, I know it's not going to cure everything. But it's a start, you know?
Go a long way, isn't that?
Yeah.
But
so,
again, deep diving into this, it's one of those where to not fuck everything up, you have to be that kind of selfish person. Because if you try and do the goody two-shoes, fix something, you're going to start a different problem altogether.
oh yeah. Like, I don't know. It's weird thoughts, but, like, it's always been, like, on my mind. Because people ask to fly and all that shit. But it's like, if you're going to ask for something, you can't be altruistic. Because if you are going to royally fuck something up.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
It's like the monkey paw, isn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely is. And then you have to be extremely careful about how you phrase it. And 99% of people would screw that up.
Yeah.
So it's like, I want to be able to change my appearance twice. What's the monkey paw in that, you know?
Well,
So a monkey paw, basically, the basic idea of a monkey paw is if you wish for something, you have to be very specific in what you wish.
Because it gives you exactly what you wish for.
right, okay.
And any unintended consequences are just, well, fuck it, it happened. You didn't specify this shouldn't happen.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So for example, what's I gonna say? If you wish for, like we were talking about, ending world hunger, the unintended consequence of that is you didn't specify how.
Yeah.
So
didn't
you could be.
specify it shouldn't cost people their jobs, for example.
Well, it could be that people you end up ending world hunger by killing off every person who's hungry. So that'd be an unintended consequence to your altruistic wish.
Yeah.
Or if you wish for money to be not be a concern anymore, we just crash the world economy.
And then something else becomes currency. Like
Yes.
bottle caps.
Or we
Fallout.
go back to the original shells.
Or everyone starts a cow farm in the back garden because that's the only kind.
Yeah. Speaking of which, did you hear after 9/11, there was a tribe in Kenya who, basically, the way that they do their currency is via cow. And in order to help out the United States, they gave the United States their entire herd of 12 cows.
I heard about that, yeah.
Gina, did you hear what the United States response to that was?
No.
Now, undiplomatically, it'd be like, thanks, but no thanks, right?
Yeah.
The United States said, thank you, however, we don't have a place to put them, so we would like you to look after our flock.
Oh.
And to this day, I think they've bred them up to like 36 cows now.
That.
Fair.
So they've tripled their worth.
Yeah. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. Rather than turning around and saying, hey, we're the most powerful country in the world, pretty much, what do we want to do with 12 cows?
Yeah, there was, there was something else, too, where
I mean,
somebody gave, like,
just
$1.
Just be glad it wasn't Trump in charge at that point, because he would have taken said cows, turned them into burgers, and gone, there you go.
No, he would have gone there and been like, these are the most fantastic cows. These cows, we're going to put a T on them. These are now rump cows.
That's
So you know how last time we did this level and we turned it off at one point, we got to 69%?
yes.
Yeah,
We're not even there yet.
I know.
I know, but we're doing
I'm
alright.
ignoring that. I'm ignoring that because my brain does not process large things like this very well.
We're halfway through.
We're not.
Well, nearly.
Well, nearly isn't halfway through.
No, but nearly.
We are
halfway through.
47% of the way there.
Yeah. It's possibly true.
There's a little ding for you, Anna.
That was a little ding, and we didn't even go up a percent.
Shut up.
There we have.
Dings.
I'd already done.
There we go.
If you want some dings, Anna, run around and blitz the rest of the all of the lights, because all I did was go over them with glass cleaner. So all you got to do is the metal frames on all the lights.
But I'm doing these.
What is these?
I'm by your feet.
No, you're not.
But I was.
You're
No,
by
that's
Mika's
me.
feet.
Oh, Mika's feet.
Coincidentally,
sorry.
I was by a light as well, so, you know, I hate your...
I'm
blue,
doing the
he's
railroad
purple.
tracks.
Ding, big ding. Oh, I forgot how much a pain in the arse those platform screens are. Ugh.
Don't forget the top of them. What government would actually call us in to clean this platform? Because that's the one thing that doesn't make sense.
What? Here, we're going to hire 3 people to wash this entire platform. It's going to take them 3 hours. No, more than that, but, you know.
Yeah. And we're going to pay actual money. Like, them sending in 3 people is not the unbelievable part.
No. I mean, 50 cents for a light,
Right.
that seems expensive. That's more than a government would pay.
How much was it for the track? Because I wasn't paying attention.
You can check. You can go Subway. What are they fucking called?
Rails.
Tunnel floor track. It's actually called.
Excuse me.
They are for the lot. For all 6, we get $37.50.
Why are we doing this again? Sure as hell ain't for the money. Is it for the love of water?
Yeah.
For the love of the satisfaction of doing this job. See,
Yeah,
you
Dan.
get $6.25, Anna, and another 50
Good.
cents for a light.
Yeah. I'm hitting
No,
wherever
because I have
in
to
the wall.
share it with you two.
No, we get $6.25 each.
Oh. Now that does seem a little expensive.
So it's $1.50 for a light.
And how much are we spending on water?
With magic water, it's fine.
Government are paying for that as well. We're connected to the mains.
Hi.
Hi.
It's like, Anna, have you seen that photo of the guy with the Bluetooth lawn hose?
What? No. Why do you have pictures of people with Bluetooth lawn hoses?
What is it?
That's the real question.
It's not. It's a.
There's a lot of real questions around, I suppose. Oh, clearly this ceiling is hurting my neck.
And it's
That's
there you
funny.
go.
I don't know why you feel like that's funny.
Told you not to play this in VR.
Fuck it up, imagine that.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry.
No, I
Safe
just
passage.
wanna fucking.
No need. If
No.
I see you, I will pause. If
Okay.
I don't see you, I obviously won't.
Well, I'll need to do one more pass, I think, and then all the rails will be done.
What about the floor in between, though?
I'm going back to do it.
Ah.
That's not my job. That's Bob's job.
Okay, let's pause for that.
Yeah.
There you go, Anna. Just put Home Depot on there and you'll understand.
Just put Home Depot on there and you'll understand.
Instead of B&Q, put Home Depot. It's the same fucking thing.
I feel like he
Well-
sent you something.
I sent you a photo
I-
on Discord.
Oh! Yeah, I have seen that.
I know.
Basically, someone just photoshopped out the guy's garden hose.
Oh, yeah.
Babe.
I think I have seen that, to be fair.
They just photoshopped out the guy's garden hose and went, hey look, they're now selling fucking Bluetooth garden hoses and all this bullshit. And people fell for it and went, ooh, how the fuck does that work?
Meow.
Ooh.
At some point in the future, dear boy, it may be a possibility when we work out teleportation.
Probably when we're about the age of that man on the picture.
Oh, and the rest.
That could be, you could be driving down a suburban road in England, and that's what you see Dio doing. And yelling at squirrels to get off his lawn.
Of course.
So I
No,
figured you
I'd
wouldn't-
be more of the dog going squirrel and then chase after the fucking thing.
No, you're not the yell at the
that
kids who are
age.
playing in the cul-de-sac type of homeowner. You're the yell at the animal for being, on your quote-unquote property, even though they had it first type of homeowner.
But that would not be me.
If it was a cat, it would be you.
No.
You wouldn't like a cat in your garden.
No, because then yeah, fair point. Because that means I then got to go out there, find where it took his shit, and yeet it over someone's fence.
Have you found which neighbor you don't like yet?
Probably the one behind, but we've not really, like... The neighbours either side of us we like, because...
Yeah, one of them is a couple that are both police officers with a kid and a dog. And one of them is just an older couple that have been in Africa for the last 2 months. So,
Yeah.
we like them too.
Ooh.
Oh, good point. They get back next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, was it just before or just after Christmas? She came over and went, just so you know, here's a couple of numbers you need. We're going to... Did you say Zimbabwe or am I just making that up? Nairobi.
Zimbabwe.
I think, it might be. Or the Gambia?
Gambia? I don't know. Somewhere over there. We're going to there. We'll be back in March. And I just kind of went, oh, okay.
No, what you did was hear half the story and you told me the neighbours are going to Africa in March. And then the house was empty for like a week. I went, are you sure they said March? You went, I think they might have said they'll be back in March.
I don't remember. But
Originally, you told me they were going in March because I remember saying to you how weird that they feel the need to tell us at the beginning of January. But maybe that's what they do.
And their kids are coming into the house like twice a day.
Yeah, they're all moved down, grown up, aren't they?
Yeah.
See, I always thought that homeowners had to have one nice neighbor and then one asshole neighbor.
I mean, again, we've got the ones behind who the jury's out on them.
I have never had anything to do with them. I wouldn't even recognise them if they walked past the house.
No, they've got... They didn't look after the fence on the back, but again, the house may have changed ownership and it might be the old people because there's now scaffolding up. And they're doing some work on the house, but the fence is still
Like
shit.
the back of our back garden touches the back of their back garden, basically, but...
Yeah, like,
either of our neighbours. Yeah.
See, from what I've seen, every time that, like, we've had a backyard neighbor or something like that, they've always been...
They've always been what?
Like the one...
You cut out
Pricks.
Oh, you cut out when it... Specifically when you said pricks,
like
Discord censored you.
But no, they've always been assholes. And, like, next door neighbors, one... Normally it's, like, one you like, one is, like, sus as hell. But then, like, the backyard neighbor is always an asshole. And... like every time that we've moved into a place, it's kind of been like that. And even here, like one of the reasons I'm really worried about this bill is there's a person who lives in our condo unit or like condo building that really doesn't like me.
Why?
Because
That prejudice comes.
I don't know. I have earned so much money towards my next game in this conversation.
Cool.
No, like, I don't know. And it all started when, because we were I think, the second family to move into this building after it was built. And I think when they moved in, they immediately were like, you know, what I would do is I would be smoking a cigarette on my way home, and I would just flick it out into the street, because what you do. They would collect every cigarette butt they saw and then put it right in front of our garage door. And every time, like, I'd be like, hey, how are you? It was always this look of disgust.
Okay.
So they just hate me. But I have a feeling that they're going to report me.
For what?
But
The new
for a
law,
living.
darling.
Oh yeah, fair point.
So if they do that, I am so fucked.
Yeah, but didn't you say, like, this law...
It's unconstitutional.
Yeah,
Period.
but didn't you say it was something about... Like, obviously you started off by saying it's about, like, drag shows and shit like that.
But the way that it's written...
But is it about performances, or is it just about walking around?
The thing is that they define a performance as anytime you're wearing clothes of the opposite gender of your birth sex. They consider that a performance.
Right.
So since obviously on my birth certificate it says something that I'm not,
Yeah.
they're immediately going to look at that and go, oh, you're in violation of the law. And I don't remember if it's a misdemeanor or a felony. But if it's a felony, then I lose my right to vote. And it's permanent on my record. So if I go to apply for a job, they won't see what it is that I was charged with. They'll just see that it was a felony.
Which could be anything really silly and pathetic to something really serious.
Yeah, and 99% of the companies do not hire felons.
Yeah.
So now you see why I'm a little worried.
Yeah. Canada, oh Canada.
There's a
Florida.
petition.
Something Canada.
There is a petition going around right now for Canada to open up its borders to LGBT refugees from the States and England.
Huh?
Which I hope they do that.
I would move to Canada.
Well, you're already citizens of Canada, aren't you?
I'm not, no. I think
Well,
Gio has
because-
got some kind of like preferential treatment because he's British.
Woo!
I might do because I'm your spouse, but I'm not sure how that works.
You
Wifey
probably do.
time.
Because you do with me moving back to Europe,
Wow.
you wouldn't have to apply for a visa because you've got the marital protection.
Woo! Green card.
Yeah, you can just get a MasterCard and you'll be fine. You didn't get that joke, did you?
No.
It's a credit card.
Yeah,
Those
no.
Visa credit cards.
Fuck's sake.
You get there eventually.
Boo.
Sometimes you have to put the train on the track, but you know, it gets there eventually.
I like that saying. I'm going to use that at work because we have a lot of dumb people.
I honestly just made it up.
I don't care. I like it. But I've just cleaned this whole wall, but apparently I've not cleaned that whole wall. I'm giving up on.
Have you smashed tab to see what you've missed?
Yeah, I can't see it from where I'm stood, so I'm just going to ignore it. It's probably some bits at the bottom where it's connected to like where it's behind the rail tracks.
Probably.
So maybe
Oh wait,
should...
what are you talking about?
This one.
Yeah, ding it, bitches.
You just did it. You did it.
No.
Oh,
Oh, this one.
this one, yeah.
Oh no, darling, what it is?
The
But
face.
behind the why is my pressure washer not working?
Oh, is it behind the pipe?
That's what I want.
No, it's behind the billboards.
What?
Have I not gone round them properly?
No, you need to look at it at this angle.
The angle I'm at.
Right. Like you need to smash your face on the wall,
Right.
make out with the freshly cleaned wall,
And you do.
and spritz.
That is stupid.
Okay, I'll let you do that. Measure there. There you go. I saw it flash to the corner of my eyes.
Less than $20 to clean this entire fucking wall.
Yeah.
We are getting scammed.
I reckon we've done
Hello.
alright there.
Yeah. All of a sudden, we're on 62%.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the cleaning cast.
Well, we talk bullshit for currently 2 hours and 20 minutes
Founding.
while we just
Zone out.
space
that we're streaming.
space the fuck out and just chat.
And for those wondering, yes, this is exactly what it's like talking to us offline.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you said something what game to play at, like big game. It's not a big game, but one game I want to get at some point. Duck has just started playing it again, actually. Called The Long Drive.
Yeah,
You've got that, haven't you?
No.
I thought you had
I-
it.
that game's been on my radar for a little bit. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, not.
Oh no, it would be like annoying as fuck,
But
and the physics are janky as shit.
yeah, I was gonna say, without exception, it's always like featured on Alex's videos of
It's-
James doing janky shit.
It's funny as fuck.
Yeah,
if
it's
you want to
funny, but
watch
imagine how
something
frustrating it
of
is.
about like it's specifically always driving portions of games, mainly racing games, sometimes GTA and other games that you wouldn't expect. Like there's been the odd Call of Duty one, but it's always obviously vehicular malfunctions. And the long drive is very often featured because you can do some really weird shit with the cars, like put giant truck wheels on the back of this little tiny car, drive it along, and all of a sudden physics goes, I give up, I give the fuck up, have fun, and your car disappears into space.
See, okay, am I in the wrong here where janky physics is not a selling point?
No, you're
No,
totally
janky
wrong.
physics is not a selling point. But
Like, I feel
sometimes
like
janky physics is fun.
I feel like if you find janky physics out in the wild, it's fun. But like, I feel like there's this whole subgenre of games where it's literally the whole game is just janky physics.
Like
And
SnowRunner.
it's ever since
Thank you,
not
Alex.
Goose Game, Goat Simulator,
Yeah.
and it's like that's not.
I think
That's not
part
good.
of it is, especially with the long drive, because I think it's a small team that made it. It's one of those where they tried to make it properly so it didn't do the janky physics, but because it is a small team producing a game,
They're punching above their weight then.
they're punching a bit above their weight, and the janky physics just happened.
But at that point, shouldn't you then pull the game until your physics are better?
Fixed.
I think they are working on it, but it's the way they've designed it and the random shit you can do with it. It's just funny.
I mean, I watched Let's Game It Out play it, and
How
like
did
even
that
then I
work
was like,
out?
this isn't for me, but at the same time I can see the appeal. But again, it just came down to janky physics, and that to me, like, look at the games that I like. I like old school RPGs, right? We're talking like Final Fantasy X, Super Mario RPG, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Hogwarts Legacy, strangely enough. Like, those are the games I really, really enjoy. And then people are like, and I hear all the time, oh, you should try this game with janky physics.
And you're like, no, why would I?
You can like a game despite the janky.
The lanky physics.
Well, like I said, if a game has janky physics, that's fine.
But if the only
that
reason,
shouldn't-
the only selling point for said game is the janky physics.
Yeah,
Yeah, then that's not a game.
Like,
Right.
it's an obstacle then.
as
It's
Meek
not
said, something like what used to be Mud Runner, and then the sequel is Snow Runner or something like that,
Yeah.
where it's like this off-roading truck simulator, which, by all intentions, and 90% of the time, it's great and the physics work perfectly. However, there is that 5% of the time where the game doesn't know how to compute one or two little things happening and everything just goes sideways. And then
Are you talking that game that had that really big like terrain?
terrain, yeah, and like as you drive, you dig up all the terrain and shit.
Yes. I
I
remember that
literally
game.
just closed the Steam store again.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's called Snow Runner, and don't get me wrong, it looks great, and I reckon like it's one of those that I think we would have a blast playing it, but it would be one of those where it would get very annoying at times because the physics would give up, shit would go sideways.
Yeah. And it would irritate the hell out of you, especially in multiplayer.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I think there's a fine line between having good physics and having too realistic physics.
Like, the physics are good, but apart from the times
Well,
when they're not.
what I'm saying is there's there's a game out there where it is how to fly AC-10 Warthog, but you literally have to do the entire startup phase.
Oh, fuck that.
So, yeah, you have to find all the switches, and you have to do all the knobs and all the checks, and it literally, the game just to fly, it's like a 3-hour thing,
Like,
which is 100% realistic. Like,
yeah.
I've been on plenty of Red Balls where it was like, you know, the pilot comes out 3 hours ahead of time, and you do nothing but checks, and maintenance is standing around just waiting for something to do because, well, fuck, it's not our plane anymore. Yay!
Like, and I get at times that people want games where something they'll never get to experience, like the startup phase of an A10 Warthog. But that's a very niche thing. Not everyone is going to want to play that.
Yeah. And I'm afraid that like with something like SnowRunner, because it's so realistic with the ground terraform that they have, that it's not going to be fun. Because you want to go in there and you literally just want to tear shit up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you tear shit up for about 5 minutes, and all of a sudden you can't move your truck anymore.
Again, I think it's one of those that, to be fair, the same with a lot of games that are on the radar for us to play. If we can get it for the right price.
Yeah. Which you heard about Nintendo, yeah?
No?
All their new releases are going to be $70 starting with the newest Zelda game.
I mean, most games are that at the minute anyway, so...
Bullshit, that is.
No, they're normally 60.
It depends. Like, it's most... Like, you go into, like, Walmart. Because Asda is Walmart these days, fuck it. And look at all the new games, you're like... This brand new game! 50 quid, please. Fuck off.
No, I had... Like, most of the games I get, brand new games, are at a $59.99, but they're raising that for the standard edition, but they're going to slowly start raising that up to $69.99 for all new releases. And it makes sense, but at the same time, I think that it's a horrible time to do said practice.
It is, and if anything, that's just one of those that it's going to start to dwindle Nintendo's grip on the market. And if AAA manufacturers start doing that for all games, it will eventually start pushing things more towards the indie games.
Well, somebody brought up a really good point online where games used to be $70. And then the price, because the economy was doing well, the price went down. But I think there was a developer that came out and was like, well, with the price points, if we were to keep up with where price points, like with, inflation and all that shit, price points should actually be close to like $120 per game.
Fucking mental.
For new games. Like, and I see where he's coming from. But at the same time, you kind of have to look at the economy and go, is this a good idea, or are we the bad guys?
Like, especially where the economy now is, charging 120 quid for a game will do more damage than good.
Yeah, but
Thing is,
I don't know.
companies like Nintendo, no matter how big they are, they must all be hurting as well from the bad economy for years. So maybe they don't really have much choice but to put their prices up.
Well, the one thing I will say is the CEO of Nintendo has, in years past, like with the Nintendo Wii, or the Wii U, or the Wii whatever.
Yeah.
When it finally came down that system was doing garbage sales, he actually took a pay cut instead of cutting people from the...
Which is what a good CEO should do, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. But I don't know. It's going to hurt, like, people who don't have a ton of money to game. But for people like us, like, we have our system, right? We have ways of getting codes and all that shit. But for those who don't have that anchor, I think it's going to start hurting in a different way other than them stopping playing. I think it's going to be more of a slowdown. So instead of seeing, like, two AAA games come out and they do comparable sales, it's going to be two AAA games come out and one gets all the sales and the other doesn't get any. I think that's how it's going to hurt more than, people are going to have to make a much tougher decision on what they're going to play.
Yeah.
Or even, hell, probably delayed sales is what you'll see. Where it's like, two AAA games come out in a month, one will sell really well month 1, but then the other one sells really well month 2.
Yeah, could be.
I was wondering what the hell they were talking about on this.
What?
I'm cleaning this, and it was like main ceiling support, and I'm cleaning it, and it just never popped up like any progress. And then I realized that the top and bottom are the same piece. Why can't I pick up the center? There we go. Ah! No, that. Well, that.
Anna, that is literally the only place that you can put it to clean what you're looking to clean.
Are you serious?
Also, you know you have extensions on your gun, right?
I keep forgetting. No, my spot I was cleaning.
Long extension and multi-purpose cleaner. Ah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Soap.
Look behind you. No. Okay, hold up. Come over here. Come over here, away from the splatter. Over there. Now, look behind you on the floor.
There's an oval shape that I presume is meant to be me.
That's your hitbox.
The weird thing is I can see splash happening in the middle where the water's not sticking.
Really? Interesting.
Hey, we made more progress than we did last time.
Yay. Wait, why is this all-purpose cleaner not really working on tile?
Have you I don't know.
Slow.
If you say, what does it say? What, clean...
Progress.
Hi, Noxie!
Multi-purpose.
Oh.
Hi!
Friend.
Sorry, I'm zoning out hard with this game.
Welcome to Powerwash, if it's your first time seeing this game.
Yeah, welcome to the cleaning podcast.
Welcome to the most relaxing game on the planet.
Much.
Ooh.
Unless it gets to 99% and you're like, why are you not finished?
Okay, I'll change it. One
I
of the
don't
most
know.
relaxing.
You
No.
did say that, I think.
Now you got me thinking. What is the most relaxing game ever produced?
Puzzle games.
No, because they can get like really frustrating if you can't find the right piece.
Yeah, but all games get frustrating. That's why they're games.
Well, no, I'm talking video games. Work Simulator? I've never heard of that game.
What is it? Tell us all
The
about
Guild
it.
2. What is it?
The Guild 2... oh, wait. First 2.
I was going to say, do you mean Guild Wars 2? Because we played that for a while.
Yeah, that was kind of relaxing.
That was a good series.
It got bored.
That was an old series.
Yeah, it
Fucking
was.
hell.
That was back... How old was it? That was back when I was gaming in bed on my laptop.
That
Yeah.
wasn't all that long ago that you were still doing that.
That was... would have been 4 years ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
I would actually put in an argument for World of Warcraft.
That potion game I've got, what's it called? Potion Craft?
Yeah, something like that.
That's kind of relaxing. And the rabbit game that we've got, Fun World?
Oh, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to minimize. Have I even got it installed?
I do.
I don't think
It's
I
on my
do.
desktop, hold on.
I don't think I have it installed. Let me open Steam again.
It should come up as soon as you type in Fun.
Where's it gone? Bunhouse.
Funhouse,
It's
that's
literally.
Funhouse.
It's literally
Really
you
relaxing.
farm, and you're a rabbit.
You're a rabbit.
What
and
fucking
you
more
farm
do you need?
Plants and trees and flowers. You sell them. You buy more seeds. You plant them. You grow them. You sell them. And you buy extensions to your little glass, whatchamacallit?
Greenhouse.
So-
Greenhouse, yeah, you decorate it. It's really nice.
Okay, so it's Stardew Valley with rabbits. Got it.
Yeah, but
Kind
it's first. It's a different view. It's not like
It's-
platformy view. It's first
It's
person.
third person
Thank you.
rather.
Third person.
Third.
Like isometric or
No, it's an actual like third person video game
You walk around
Oh.
in the world, like you walk around in your greenhouse. In the
rather
field around
than
You pick up boxes and have to walk them into the like storage
Hmm.
areas, unpack them and stuff.
Oh, so it's like that. It's like that Australian game we played.
Dinkum.
Dinkum.
No. It's very, very different. It's
Honestly, put it on
fucking
YouTube.
cute.
There'll be a video somewhere of somebody playing it.
It's cute as fuck.
It's really cute, simple, but very, very relaxing.
What about a game like Stardew?
It has its moments, but you know.
Like, if you don't go into the mines in Stardew, it's very relaxing.
See, for me, when I'm in the mood for something relaxing as well, I go into Minecraft and just design buildings, just put it on creative.
Creative, peaceful.
Peaceful, just
Yeah,
shit,
that's
explore
some
stuff.
comfort right there.
That's like, yeah, I like it. I know that's not properly playing Minecraft like it was designed
I mean,
to be played,
but-
but
Minecraft
because
is
that's how it
a
is
sandbox
designed.
to do with what you as you will.
yeah, which that style it relaxes me.
Cable's done.
Nice.
Done.
Oh yeah, I just seen it flash up. I wonder what it was.
I put that there as a suggestion for you, by the way, Noxie, just in case you didn't get that one.
What's that?
Lego
Worlds
Worlds.
is relaxing. Literally no,
I
literally build no pressure game.
played the hell out of that, but it got to a point where it was very repetitive, and some of it didn't quite make sense, and some of it you had to think too hard.
That's not relaxing for you.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, Dio and thinking doesn't go
No,
together
like
very well.
you know, I can think. Look at like fucking what we've done in Factorio. Look what we've done in fucking all of the
Okay.
factory builders.
Counter argument. I'm the one that fixes everything,
I mean, I get it working, and then shit goes sideways.
and then you go off somewhere else.
and
and I'm
go,
left to fix
Anna
it."
will fix this. It's fine.
So, basically, what you're saying is in these factory games, I have legitimately become maintenance.
You met in the middle.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
I did like Lego Worlds, but it was one of those where, especially trying to find, it was weird because all of a sudden you're playing this little Lego game where you go to different planets, and oh hey, here's a QR code that you have to scan. Okay, why is there a QR code in my game? Oh, it tells you the location of a golden brick, like a giant blueprint for you to build or some shit like that.
You know, speaking of
It's
Lego
all
games,
based
I would
on
say just like the Lego series is kind of relaxing.
Hmm.
We did a stream on a few of those, didn't we?
Hence why Chase is called Chase.
Yeah, it is actually.
We streamed. Hey, we played. Ah.
We finished that.
Yeah, we finished Far Cry
Yesterday.
5.
Why
I mean.
does it say titty?
What?
Why do you think?
I did that as soon as we spawned into this level. It's taking.
Which I do want to say the VOD for yesterday's stream going up on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern
I think mine's already gone up.
on YouTube.
So 6 p.m. after?
Yep.
Yay! I learned.
But obviously, if you're trying to avoid spoilers, don't watch it yet.
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah. If you like Far Cry, like if you like RPGs like that, I would Assassin's Creed Odyssey a look. ACO is one of my favorite games of all time.
Hey, go.
I feel like this should be dripping into my eyeballs.
I mean, that's why we wear the mask, Anna.
Yeah, true. I thought it was because we were in a subway tunnel.
Because we're still very paranoid.
Yeah. Done all DLC. I did that as well, and yeah, I did do a series on that. And Alexios. I've been going back there a couple of times and trying to do a completionist on it, but every time I just get distracted.
Anna, are you being a Dio?
No, it's my ADD. I swear to God, it's my ADD, because I do this in Hogwarts Legacy as well, where it's just like, all right, I'm going to go collect all of this. Ooh, that's a shiny.
Ooh, shiny! Yeah. Like, it's one of those, it's not even that at times, it's like, hey, I need to go and do this, and I need to work all this, and I'm bored, let's go do something else. Oh look, something's
Yeah.
exploded in the background. What happened there?
No, that's when I turn to you and just be like, Dio.
Yeah.
I mean, it's when I'm playing on my own, something explodes, and I turn to blame someone else and go, oh yeah, it was me.
Or you can still blame Anna, even if you're not playing with Anna, she'll never know.
Yeah, you'll never know how many times I've blamed you for killing me in single-player games. All the time shipping him with all the characters, played more dating Alexios game. That's awesome. Yeah, I did Cassandra, and did that a couple of times with very select people who might have been all of the same gender.
Coincidentally?
No, I can't say that because what's his name? The drunk party animal in Athens was one of her favorite hookups.
Fuck's sake.
You know who I'm talking about, too, don't you?
No, I've not. Like, I watched some of your Assassin's Creed Odyssey stuff, but I've not played and looked into all of it.
I forget his name because it's Greek, and I always forget Greek names, except Athena. And it basically was like a politician type person, but not a politician. And like at a symposium that was being held, he literally just locked himself in a bedroom with like 4 women, wine, some like lotion, and a goat.
That's like a really good night. That works.
Maxie played a dirty whore. You wink an eye on me. See, it was the easy. Oh, that's fantastic. I'd watch that. No, I've never really understood options for romance in video games that don't have any bearing to the outcome.
Like, it might partially be laziness. Like, hey, if the player hooks up with this character, we have to create a different ending than if they hook up with this character. But at the same time, certain things are there are times where it's like, why would it make that much of a difference if the character hooks up with X rather than Y?
I think on them is some fun for the characters. Yeah, that's true. I would also argue that that it's much more like RP than anything else. Noodles as a summer love.
Summer lovin', happens so fast.
Ba-do-do-do. Summer dreams slipping away.
Whoa.
Into summer nights. Did you get in a fight? Sorry, there are
That's just sort of
the
like this is
acting
fake.
troupe I was a part of actually did that movie or that
Oh,
play
God.
once. It was fun.
There's a lot of
I'm surprised our old drama group didn't do it.
I mean, it didn't. They didn't do it because it would have.
It's probably too suggestive for the old parts.
Yeah, and like Rich, bless his fucking cotton
Next soul,
socks.
yes.
I wasn't gonna go there. He didn't like anything modern, did he? And that was too modern for him.
See, we did. The first one I was a part of was Into the Woods, which if you've never done theater before, because I was a tech, an audio tech. And if
Me
you've never
too.
done theater before, that is the worst one to start with. I
mean-
shit you not, because it is like a 4.5 hour play.
Ooh, boy.
Fucking hell.
I mean,
Oh, it is so long and so annoying, and I've kind of wanted to quit there, but my dad talked me out of it.
Yay.
like the old like, yes, there was a committee, etc., on for the drama group, but it was there was one director who always directed everything, and he always kind of had the final say on
Everything.
what plays were being done. And I think the only reason I did Candle in the Girls was because Kath's kind of went, look, we got to do it. We got to do something different. All of the groups are doing it.
Yeah.
So the first one I was a part of was Calendar Girls. That was fun.
Nice. Have you ever heard of Moby Dick the Musical?
No, I feel like we've had, well, apart from, yes, I think we've had this conversation a few times.
Yeah, that was so much fun. Moby Dick the Musical, Moby Dick, it's a whale of a tale.
Who wrote Ugh on the ceiling? Who is
A while ago.
who is Caveman?
Cave woman.
Cave person.
My name is Ishmael. Is it really? That's awesome. I think you were the first person I've met who was named Ishmael.
Oh, that's fucking creepy.
What's going
Why?
You know how a minute ago we were talking about SnowRunner? I've just gone over to Discord, and Duck is currently playing SnowRunner.
on?
Is Duck secretly watching the stream?
Maybe they were.
Noxie is from Uruguay.
That's
I think
cool.
you were the first. I think you were the first person that I've had tune in from Uruguay.
Yeah.
And it don't matter where you're from. We're all friends here.
But it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
I love it. Ah,
Just don't ask Dio what the greatest country in the world is, because he'll get it wrong.
also don't ask Theo where you were
Britannia.
because he'll probably get that wrong.
Shut up, bitch.
I mean, I'm assuming you know it's in Europe, but that's about it.
Italy?
Why are you saying Italy?
Greatest country in the world?
Oh. Theo gave me
Listen.
evil when I said about it being in Europe, and I don't know why he gave me evil.
Listen, all I know is never ask somebody from France that question, because if you don't answer France is the greatest country in the world, they will riot.
They will attack you with baguettes, and then throw the white flag and run away.
Saying
Every
French
person thinks that
too.
they have the best country. You are correct.
You're not correct. I don't think I have the best country. I think there's a lot of things wrong with my country.
It's not got enough hills.
I
Not
mean, I
enough
was kind of
tulips.
thinking England as my country, but thanks for making me feel like a foreigner.
Wow.
Dio, how dare you?
Bitch.
Fuck's sake.
I'm so sad.
Mika, you're not a foreigner to me.
I'm a multinationalist? Wait, that sounds like...
No.
that doesn't sound right.
No,
Because-
there's many problems with Blighty, but roll Britannia, Britannia rolls the waves.
Considering you've taken over almost every country in the world
I lost them
and
again.
and lost them,
I mean, that's a fucking
Was it
skill.
was it something insane like 90% of all Independence Days are celebrated as independence from Britain.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably.
Like, that's saying something, man.
Saying a lot.
Like, you might want to rethink your position as Britannia being the greatest country.
We just got bored dealing with all that shit, didn't we?
Oh, yeah,
Not too
that's
far.
why. That's why, not the fact that India screwed you over hard. And then you tried to screw the United States, and the United States went wild, and then every other place went, huh. What if?
No,
Argentina screwed them.
the biggest, the thing that kicked it off with America is they went, threw their toys out the pram, and then threw a load of crates of tea in the harbour.
That they were the first on being on the land before. What, Britain?
Uruguay?
Susan?
Yeah, the country of Susan.
There's probably a Susan living in every single
Yes, and
country in
Spain.
the world.
Ah, yeah. Actually, if I remember correctly, the first
Susan?
country to land in North America, I know it's the Vikings, but the first people to set up a colony was French?
What, in what's now the United States and Canada?
Yeah, I think it was.
I think
I
it
thought
was
it
the
was
Dutch.
St. Augustine, Florida, I think.
That might have been the French then.
Yeah,
We
the French were a little
hills
weird back then.
Back then? Yeah, back then.
I like how you backtracked really quick. Uruguay is a Spanish colony.
Yeah.
I honestly did not know that. Like, I am severely lacking in.
A lot of South America is though, isn't it? Spanish and Portuguese ex-colonies.
Yeah. I am severely lacking when it comes to South American history.
Yeah. Me too, but it's so far away from us. I think that's partly why. What?
Probably.
That's true.
No,
I know.
I just saw Noxie's most recent chat.
Oh.
That's why we speak Spanish. We are not more than a war between Brazil and Argentina.
Aw. At least you weren't part of the Falklands War. Right, Dio?
Right, Dio?
Fucking hell.
What was the outcome of that war again?
I mean, it's better than the Australians and a fucking emu war.
Emus.
Wow, way to defend your country by just slagging off another country.
Yeah, it's because we had land to hide. Eee.
And how pretty much Australia is. This is where
Yeah, colony.
all the fucking prisoners go that we can't be asked to deal with anymore. Have fun. Bye!
Didn't that come from an overcrowding problem, though?
Probably.
Possibly.
Fight England on sea, what a dumbass. Ain't that the truth? Well, not anymore. Like, you could probably take down Britain with a paper kite at this point on sea.
I do know we're getting some fancy new tanks soon.
Yay, tanks. That'll help you at sea.
Just give them some little floaties. It'll be fine.
Oh my god. Could you imagine?
That'd be fucking adorable. That would make the fucking Navy seem more masculine, wouldn't it?
Just the operators of the tank with floaties on, sticking them out the sides.
They'd be little hovercrafts, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that's what a hovercraft is. It's just a tank with floaties.
Basically.
Oh, fucking hell.
Thanks for floaties. Welcome to the Intel Productions, ladies and gentlemen.
Where
Where we solve all the military issues of the current day.
What is the problem? Well, sir, the tanks can't go on water. Get them floaties!
It's just facts. if you are a colony that have nothing more some land troops, you got to pay before go to war with one country. Yep. It is. I just wish we could get away with the war part. Get away from that and start actually acting like no matter where you're from or what you do, that every person has value and no life should be needlessly spent.
Yeah.
Speaking about gaming strategy besides the Falklands. Now, let's not go that far. My gaming strategy of Age of Empires is make big troops and don't care about casualties.
Casualties? What is this arbitrary number?
Arbitrary.
Arbitrary.
What? Have you ever played Age of Empires?
Briefly.
I played it.
That and Homeworld were my two games that I would always go to back in the day.
Back in the day.
Like Homeworld, I would set up like 9 AI on easy difficulty and literally just build all the units and just watch them go in and be so pretty.
It's quite funny.
Warcraft 3 and Age of Empires 2. That's a great RTS combination. What do we still need to do?
There's a ceiling over here. There's probably some small bits if you want to go through your tablet and look at them while I do the ceiling. By walking just backwards, slowly staring at the ceiling, wiggling my mouse backwards and forwards.
Wait, hold on. There we go. My mouse is acting weird. Close enough. Alright, tablet, come to me. There's a platform screen, tunnel ceilings, 4 tunnel lights, uplights, and uplighting ledges. What are the uplights?
I'm doing the uplighting ledges. I found 2 out of 4. 3 out of 4 maybe, I'm not sure. I found some of them. Oh, there's the other one.
Oh, okay. What'd I say? A clock? What?
What?
Tunnel lights. Oh, tunnel lights. It's probably not these. It's probably over here. I have found you, you offending light.
I have an offending light. Oh, tunnel
Well,
light.
they offend me because they are not clean. What'd you do?
I was literally wiggling my mouse left and right, and all of a sudden, like, there was a small momentary piece of lag, and my dude just turned left 90 degrees for no apparent fucking reason.
Hey, we have our checklist.
Noise. Well, I'm working on one of the tunnel ceilings. I have about a third left.
And a platform screen.
It's this one here.
It's probably the top of it that I never bothered to do.
Yeah, maybe.
Hold on, you don't need that.
I need it. There you go.
There we go. Now we get to watch Dio do the ceilings.
There is another ceiling that you can look at if you want.
Now we get to watch Dio do the ceilings.
Fuck's sake.
Listen, it hurt Mika's neck, so we can't do them.
It's fine. I'll put it onto the fucking What?
What was the tee-hee-hee about?
I don't know. Sex, probably.
Taking one for the team.
taking one with the whole team?
What?
What?
That sounds What does that sound remind you of? The ding or the water?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Just go,
Oh, wait.
Go to her head.
No, Noxie said something. What sound? Or is it the train running in the background?
Oh yeah,
There's a train running in the background?
Every now and then a train
Yeah.
starts up and
Oh,
runs
the
past.
lighter. Yeah, the lighter of my Anna tree.
Oh, okay. Have you got a proper Zippo? That
No,
it?
but I want to get one.
What was the sound then? I forget.
It was this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I want to get a Zippo, but I can't find one I like. Because they're all very, for lack of a better term, masculine.
Yeah.
Generic.
I mean, I'm sure if you go on Etsy,
You can get personalized ones.
yeah, or
Yeah.
if you go on, just get like a plain standard one, and then go on somewhere like Etsy, and then you can get a case, like a custom
Well, yeah,
case
that's-
designed.
Yeah, I know. Here in Uruguay, we all smoke. I have been smoking so long that the running joke is my mama didn't raise a quitter. So I'm not allowed to quit.
Only quit if you want to quit.
I have quit.
Yeah, I know.
It's just really hard to stay quitted.
It is.
Especially when everything goes wrong all at once.
Oh my god, yes.
In other news, Anna, I told you that I put my pipe down, didn't I? And I've managed to leave it down so far.
Yeah, we don't really know.
Oh, nice. 100%! We finally did the one we have you never completed.
Finally.
We did it, la la la.
Okay, darling, what's next? Are you going to do a stupid short one or a stupid long one next?
Well, that's up to you guys. I guess it's your
I
stream.
mean, you're picking.
I know, but what am I picking?
Surprise us.
You're picking. Just remember, you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you cannot pick your...
So Anna, you've got to the treehouse, and Dia, you've gone to the temple so far, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How are you guys with heights?
I'm good with heights.
How high?
Too high.
Only one way to find out. And who are you messaging?
Hmm?
It's you. You did a typey.
Oh, I'm Googling stuff.
Oh, who are you Googling?
What are you Googling?
Googlify!
I thought I got...
Oh.
I know me and Dio,
Wait.
I think, have done this one once.
Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, we did this.
Never been done on Strem.
No.
It's so fun.
Just us.
Wait, we have to ride. First time we have to ride.
Okay, you can stop the Ferris wheel, by the way. There's a stop button.
Don't hit it when I'm at the top, DL.
You can jump down, it won't kill you, probably. I didn't actually ride this last time, I just...
AJ Hearts FF.
Sure.
King
Clean the
hell.
I mean, that's...
Rub the pole, clean the pole.
Giggity.
Didn't we clean that slide at one point?
Yeah, the helter-skelter.
Hey, Mika. Don't... No, Mika, don't... Dio.
What?
What? I'm over here. I haven't moved yet.
You stopped it.
No, I didn't.
To be fair, he's quite far away from where the stop button is, but he could have hit
Oh.
it with his water gun.
No, I don't think that works.
Yeah, it does. That's the only way you could stop it. By hitting it with your water gun. Maybe it just stopped to let people off.
Are you sure? Because there's a big button. You have to press F to switch it on, darling.
Oh, is it F, is it? Switch it on then, let's get off.
I was enjoying my trip on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Did I tell you all the rides I wanted to ride in Universal I was too fat for?
Say that again.
All
I think
the
you
rides
told me
I
on
wanted,
stream.
Yeah, all the rides I wanted to ride at Universal I was too fat for.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, you probably did miss a lot anyway.
Oh, I missed a ton.
Yeah. Just look at what you did do.
Heroin? What are you talking about?
Woohoo! What? Don't do drugs, kids.
Nice
Stay
bit
in
of
school.
black tar.
Black tar?
Racist.
Heroin. You know that one.
Let's get these metal thing. All these pods are pure metal. This is nice.
D and Bree strobe Ferris wheel. Transmaster. Well, where's the fucking music? Doof, doof, doof.
Have you not had your playlist playing?
Good point. I'll be honest, I completely and utterly forgot. 3 hours in. Fuck me.
Jesus, Dio. So it's just been water sounds this entire time.
Yep.
And riveting conversations.
And a riveting conversation.
It's definitely, like, we did not have a plan coming in on what we were going to talk about, and we have managed to talk about everything.
I don't think it really works if you have a big plan what you're going to talk about, is it?
It's nice to kind of have topics to talk about, you know?
Yeah. I suppose if you have, like, oh yeah, I want to mention that on the stream, but not, like, 4 hours of conversations where...
Oh, no. Yeah, no. One thing I think a lot of streamers need to learn is that silence can be good sometimes.
That's the wrong button.
Oh, God.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Put
Anna.
that down, please. Put that down, please.
That's my head! Why is it in my head?
I don't know. I'm trying to put it down.
I don't
Why
think
is it in the sky?
Because Anna
I don't know,
accidentally
Anna,
Put it
press
down.
escape.
I did. Nothing happened.
Oh, then I don't know. Have fun.
I'm out of ideas. Sort it out yourself. Please don't hit me in the head with it, because that was scary.
Don't hit me in with it in the head with it. Instantly hits her in the head with it. Got it.
Literally.
I put it down.
What would happen if we jumped down, Anna?
You end up dying.
Oh, I don't think you can die in this game.
You can. It's a permadeath too.
Ah!
No, you're fine if you jump down.
There is no full damage.
Didn't think there was. I think it's a pretty view. Cool.
Huh?
No! I only fell a little. I'm in the middle of the thing now.
Clean it while you're there.
I am! I was going to finish cleaning the outside of my car and then just kind of jump down, see what happened.
So do you know the picture of like the 4 horsemen of humanity?
No? Maybe? I don't know.
It's like with Mr. Rogers for kindness, Bob Ross for creativity, Steve Irwin's on there, and there's somebody else.
No.
Oh, Jim Henson.
That's
It's like
Sesame Street guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, Muppets, but yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to petition for Patrick Stewart to be added on there somewhere.
Or...
You know, I have been thinking about that. I don't know what for, but he's just such a wonderful person.
Give me a
That
bit
he's-
of wonderfulness.
Wholesomeness, how about that?
Yeah, that works.
What have I missed on this century map?
Right.
Little bits of everything all of the time. A little bit of everything all of the time.
What?
Have you not heard that Bo Burnham song?
It's the song.
Nope.
I don't know why I know
Because
it.
I don't watch Bo Burnham.
I don't know what
It's
that is.
it's a earworm that gets stuck in your head and never fucking leaves.
I was thinking Mambo number 5, but you know.
Mika hates that song.
I do hate that song.
Why?
I don't know, I just really don't like it. Maybe hate is a quite strong word, but I don't like it.
Wait, what? The entry mat has
Annoys
0%
me.
to go. There we go.
What?
That was weird.
Did it take a minute to... Ah! I fell down again.
I just turned slightly and sort of see this blue blur falling.
Could it be because Mambo number 5 was legitimately played every 3 minutes
It could be.
in its heyday?
Genuinely irritating.
I mean, the lyrics to it aren't great either.
No, they're not, and they're confusing.
They're not. It's supposed to be like some idiot falling in love, I think.
With a lot of women at once.
Is it a lot of women?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he lists all those women's names, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Little bit of Erica by my side. That one, yeah?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Little bit of you make me your man. Fuck off.
It's like Gangnam Style is burned.
Una generator.
Okay, so it's based off of another song. The
I've
song is
heard
about a man
before.
who lists the many women he is attracted to, including some famous ones. Talks about how Florian's like a spurt to him, and he just wants to have fun with all the ladies. And in the last verse, he found the girl of his dreams.
Aww.
And Mambo number 5 is a reference to a popular dance craze from the 1950s.
Remember.
Number 5. So are we getting paid industry rate for this, or are we doing union?
Glad I would get free lunch.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we got paid $6 technically for that sign you just cleaned.
I said
Barry.
football. I don't know where I ended up.
But annoyingly, the red ones are made out of metal and the blue ones are made out of plastic.
Well, yeah, you never see any blue metal anymore. Control box is done.
The generator is nearly done. Just need to find a way to get on top.
Giggity.
I don't know why I thought that was funny.
It was a little bit funny.
Hi.
Hi.
What you doing?
Stairs.
So am I. I got mine done first.
It's because you picked the little three block that leads you into the fucking wheel.
Think I help.
How much?
When you've done that, you can do the inside of the gate, the fence, sorry, because I'm doing the outside. While I'm doing the outside of the platform.
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah.
That's the sound of relaxing.
It is relaxing. Also, kind of my butt hurts because of this chair.
Get a new chair?
Yeah. Gonna buy me one?
No.
No, then
Shit,
no.
if I'm buying anybody a chair,
W.
yeah.
I don't blame you.
Hmm.
Brushing these fences, you're not going in between. You're gonna have to come back and do them all again.
I'm using a wood cleaner. Just
Yeah,
doing-
but you're only doing the surfaces, not the in between bits.
Yeah, Dio.
I'm pointing one direction, walking along, and then sprinting it the other side as I come back.
Alright. I'm taking longer because I'm also doing the side of the platform. Which you haven't got to worry about the outside. Inside.
It was an inside job? I knew it. Okay, there's no more dirt on this damn thing. Just update.
What?
Thing, another thing.
Oh.
So ding means drink?
Sure.
It's a hell of a drinking game.
Okay.
What are you drawing on here?
I'm not drawing anything.
Oh. Looks like your artwork was on here.
I mean, the fact that he says he's not drawing anything doesn't mean
I mean, I've literally been staring at this fence the entire fucking time you've been in that pod.
Now this is pod racing.
Done 40%
What?
of this clean already.
Just how I'm cleaning something, we bump into each other. You look at what I'm cleaning and then yeet yourself into the fucking pod behind me.
Well, I had to see if it was important or
Well, at least she was checking up to see if you're drawing dicks on a pen.
Now, I don't feel I need to check up on Dietor.
You know what?
Every 3 minutes or so is about right.
That one fence down the side I've just finished is done. It's just ding.
Ding. Drink!
Ding!
None of the others have yet.
Drink!
Oh, I'm gonna run out of wine in a minute.
Told you, you created a hell of a drinking game.
You're welcome.
So when you do one of the little cleans, like the fucking motorbike or something,
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
1, 2, 3 floor.
Especially when you do
Ding,
it
ding,
with
ding,
three
ding.
of you.
Or even worse, the oh, what is it?
Bicycle. The penny
No,
farthing.
Yeah, the penny farthing. That's when you're hitting the floor really quick.
Yeah. What is it? Ding 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 ding.
Pretty much.
Thunder is eating his cabbage.
Huge.
It's very adorable. Don't laugh.
I miss sauerkraut. I haven't had sauerkraut in forever.
I like sauerkraut.
Dia loves sauerkraut, I heard.
He just
God, this kind of brings me back to running rides back in my heyday. does, because I never actually, like, quote unquote, ran a Ferris wheel, but I know how to park them. So, like, the way it is right now is how you would park it at night. So nobody could get on them into the tubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did that really stop people getting in the tubs?
You'd be surprised. And yes, because the height to get into them, you would have to climb into them with them swinging. You couldn't really get purchased to get up.
Fair.
I'm a dork, and I love it.
Sorry, the cleaning goblin was in your way.
Why are you here? You're supposed to be doing the inside of the fences.
I got distracted and did the outside of the fences.
Okay, can you not clean where I'm cleaning, please? That's what you're doing.
I was doing
Dio.
the platform trims.
Yes, exactly, which is what I said I was doing.
No, you said you were doing the base, not the trim.
Which is the same thing. Like, yeah, I know they're split up into two things, but they are the same thing.
It's the same freaking thing. They both get hot, they get steamy, and go ding!
So that's me. Ding.
Be careful, Dio. I am moving the Ferris wheel. Did you really just stop me from moving the Ferris wheel?
Yeah, my face! My face! What happened? Well, I was standing here, yeah, and she moved the Ferris wheel, yeah, through my face!
After I said, watch out, the Ferris wheel is moving. Whose fault is this now?
Not mine.
Perfect. That one was quick. Strawberry.
What?
I feel like I've just had someone clean my hair.
Well, you were in my way.
You're in the way, you get a shower.
Any other questions?
Banana.
Wow, we got $3.75 per tub, and there's 8 of them, something like that.
Pretty worse.
All right, tubs are moving again. Please be careful. You know, I just now realized I haven't been cleaning the support bars, so I have to go back through all of these.
Oh
and do
no!
Oh well. It aren't that hard.
Fine.
Excuse me.
Oh, that makes it rather good then.
Just to check, you've been remembering to do the bottom, right?
Do it.
Yes, I can see all the key
I have been wiping them well, thank you. No, it's part of the pod. The pods are just one thing. Don't forget your frames.
I've been doing the frame. There's something on the pod and I don't know what it is.
Because it's a yellow pod.
Oh, it's the top of
Got
the
it.
pod.
Okay, Dio, I need you to do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to take this to the top. Like my pod to the top and stop it.
Why? What are you doing next?
I'm going to try to do the middle.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, well, I'm getting up there first.
Sure about that?
Oh, are you kidding?
What? Hey, are you stealing my...
Ow.
Hey, Dio, I'm on it.
Shut up!
I'm not on it.
I saw you fall!
Oh, god damn it! I'm on it, but the two fucking edges that are here have already been fucking done.
Uh-huh.
Ow, there's a pod in my face.
Lila Delilah?
I'm just waiting for your spray just to go everywhere.
Ow.
Why, because you made him fall down.
No, because I'm currently rotating the...
I know.
Hi.
Hi. I've only done half of the last one because, you know, someone didn't stop it rotating.
Hey, Mika, can you do us a favor?
No, I'm not there.
Okay.
Halfway up my scaffolding.
Hi.
Metal.
I'll move to the next pod.
Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is stupid. Give me a second. For fuck's sake.
Even with you two being gigantic boobs, we've done 72%.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know how I fell there.
No, Anna, keep it going. It's not in a good place.
Tell me when. Tell me when?
Yeah, no, you got to turn a little bit more.
Things about to make a full fucking...
So, Anna,
Yeah.
pretty much when...
I cannot see
I know.
up there.
Now.
So glad they gave us metal cleaner.
Right? To be fair, most of the metal you can clean with the high pressure anyway.
Yeah, but I'm lazy. Is anybody... Okay, you are. Never mind.
Huh?
What?
I was going to ask if anybody was actively using the thing, and then I walked up to it and saw Mika on it. So I was like, there you are.
But if you give me a minute, I can jump on the thingy, and you can use it.
You know this is backwards, right?
Quiet.
The open side of this tower is supposed to face what you're spraying.
Oh yeah, I didn't bother with that. I just put it in the right place and jumped on it. I was just going to run straight to the top, but then I saw things in like halfway up that needed doing.
Hi.
Hello. Not gonna lie, I got slightly distracted. Yeah.
Were you distracted?
Huh?
You're distracted?
I was, because I was just cleaning the 3 long metal poles and then found so much more.
No, I've been here a while, darling. Ever since I ran past you up the stairs and you went, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I know, but I just looked up to clean some of the star and you were there.
Hop on there, Mika.
Rifle down. I didn't fall down.
Well done, darling.
Well done.
Bet you too. I feel like the machine is moving.
I feel like you're being a bitch and you dropped me down by moving the thing.
I'm just helping out by, you know, getting it to a different angle.
Fuck you, I jumped off.
Okay, that's enough, Anna.
Huh?
That's
Oh, I
enough.
thought I did turn it off.
No! No,
I
you
honestly
didn't.
thought I turned it off.
Nope.
Go again.
How's that?
Yeah, it's fine.
How's this backwards again?
Whoop, wrong button. Ah! Health and safety, my butt. How did you get on?
Health and safety?
How did you get on top of the wheel? I mean, I kind of ran up the tower and then just jumped. Don't tell health and safety that.
Have you ever
Okay.
heard of the phrase "eat"? Before?
What is this? Yeet. When someone's about to do something extremely dumb, they shout yeet, and then stuff moves through the air, whether it wants to or not.
I heard the greatest comeback to anybody using the term woke ever.
Yeah.
Period. So when somebody goes, oh, well, we're just doing this to, you know, blah, 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 and, you know, all this woke politics, tell them you've never heard that phrase before. Please explain it. Watch them struggle to try and make their very not, you know, like, veiled hate of certain groups not shine through.
Yeah, I see it.
I did it. I don't know how.
What did you do? Ah!
Oops, there goes gravity.
Oops, there goes rabbit. Yeah.
Now, how are we supposed to get the inside of the center support?
Ah! Hi, darling.
Drink.
Why, is there a drink?
A ding. Drink again.
Oh, are we still doing that?
Yep, I guess.
Cool, guess I'm
How
pretty
drunk
high.
can the American make his friend?
Not gonna happen.
Oh,
Hello.
An-
Floaty bit.
Anna,
What?
are you in a position to go stand by Mika a second?
I don't know where either one of you are.
I'm
Mika,
by the
so
stairs.
Mika's on the stairs by the entrance.
Oh yeah, hang on. I'll take a shortcut.
You're gonna land on my head.
No, I landed on my ankles.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
Right?
I fell off, and this is where I landed.
Alright, wait for us. We'll rescue you.
I got it. Parkour!
Oh, I shot you in the butt. Doesn't matter. That's not how you parkour. That's how you get.
I was attempting
That's
to.
right.
I was attempting to scar him. It half worked.
It did not work, did it?
It half worked.
How are you supposed to get higher up on these support towers? On the inside?
Are you using your long extension or just your stubby extension?
Why do I keep forgetting that's a thing? Well, you still can't reach all the way up, though.
Maybe stand in one of the buckets.
Have you got the extra long extension?
No, I'm not as rich as you are.
I'll bring mine in a minute then, if you need it.
Okay.
I'm not rich, I've just completed the game.
I'm not rich, but
I'm smart.
Oh, you can just get the very top.
where the fuck is the dirt on this bit of wood?
You know where it is.
Give up.
Well, that's cheating.
What?
Hell.
Mika just comes over and nails all the dirt.
Only the top bits where you said you couldn't reach. I'm leaving the rest for you. I'm not gonna
Oh, there's more dirt
take those,
on the top
yeah.
bits.
Oh, did I miss some of those? You reached
Oh, you
it, or
missed
did
a
you
lot.
reach it? I just kind of saw some squirter there and ran away.
Fair enough.
Really darling.
You
Hate
said
it when I squirt randomly.
I know, I like that.
Double ding drink.
Double ding drink.
And I regret not walking to Morrison's.
Yes.
Because I'm out of rum.
I have some wine.
Why is all the rum gone?
It's a Django, isn't it?
Okay, so that A-frame's done.
Split.
I see purple coming from the sky.
Anna, if you look down the very back between the wood, there's some in the gap.
Wait, what part do you think I'm cleaning?
On the A-frame, I just did one for you.
I was doing the other A-frame, and then I was going to transfer over to the other A-frame. You know, for other cleaning. Why did it stop there?
Why did it stop there?
Hmm?
Why did you stop it there?
There was a thing that I needed to clean.
Oh, cool. That's
I mean, I can restart it in a second. I just need to...
No.
uh,
No.
communication. Good.
Not moving it would be preferable at this moment.
Okay.
I'm hopping in a tub in case it starts moving. Oh, you can hop from tub to tub?
Depending on what position they're in, yeah.
Make it! Make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it.
Pink mist
Right
on
there,
the...
you're right there, you're right there. I'm just going to keep pushing forward. I didn't make it. Okay, would anybody mind if I started rotating this thing so we can get the bars on the inside and out?
No, please do. I'm in a precarious position.
Okay, center's already done, right?
Mostly, it just needs the little bars, the black horizontal ones.
And the white ones.
Wait, somebody else stand on the other side like I am,
Doing it.
and we'll just hold this position.
It's not
it's working.
perfect, because there is bits that get missed.
But it's working.
I fell down and I'm stood on an edge. Not great.
It's not the best position, but it could be worse.
Being in the lights. I fell down. Hi.
Hi, this is my job.
Guess I'll help. Because I was trying to
Actually,
figure out
if you,
which
as
it
this
is.
rotates around, if you can see if you can find any of the tub support.
I'll find
that need
bits you
cleaned.
missed, no offense. I'll find bits that you
Yeah, I
missed.
missed them. I missed it.
Here.
What about it? Now, can we do the same principle just on the inside?
Probably.
Possibly.
I know.
Huh.
Why are you doing
Ooh, Anna, if
Hmm?
we get in a tub,
Yeah?
and then hop on the bar, and then hop onto... Ow.
Okay, I didn't like the ow at the end, but I was with you so far.
Give me a second.
Actually, I think oh, we still have to get the tops of the bars, too.
Yeah, tops and middles. We jump to here, and I'll let you do the slightly easier jump onto that side.
That's me, dear. You
Thank
missed
you.
loads on these
Oh,
bars.
fucking hell. No, I didn't.
Did?
What was that?
I was gonna say, you do the stand on the gold posty bit. And,
Ah! The gold posty bit.
yeah, stand on the post on the corner, you can get the insides.
Well, the one with the big golden balls on the top.
Yeah.
Actually, if done right, you should be able to get it done inside the tubs themselves. Geronimo! Geronimo said hello.
Hi.
Geronimo!
No, I got nudged.
Done. Done. I forget which tub I started in.
Oh, it's hard to remember, isn't it? Because they all look similar.
Yeah. This is actually the manufacturer approved way of cleaning these.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd just like to know.
So that's true.
100%.
At least.
Crap, I fucked up.
I just see Anna jumping to a different tub.
Don't know what you're talking about. Alright, I'm going to set up to do something. I like how long these things are, and then just that incredible tub at the end.
So what do we got? There's a barrier we missed? Oh,
The front center shaft,
Yeah,
I think needs done. Or should I say shaft?
Yeah.
Shaft.
Is anyone on the scaffolding?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I saw the scaffolding moving and thought I was moving.
I hate that.
No, I fell off the scaffolding.
I jumped onto it. It needs to be closer.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. For the center thing. Alright, let's see here. Pod frames, there's 2. We need the front spokes, one rear outer beam, 2 rear spokes, and 1 star support pole.
3 of those. That's
What?
poles, but that's what I'm looking for. I can't see. Oh, they're the little black.
They're the little horizontal ones, yeah.
Oh, that's dumb. My mom's dead.
I'm pretty sure she said Yaman, not Yaman.
Oh, I thought you said your mom, and I'm like, just like,
No, I said Yama. What did you think I said?
your mom.
I said I would say that. You take me
I
for
don't
it.
know sometimes.
Yeah, good point. Maybe sometimes I would, but
Oh, this is terrifying. Oh my god.
What?
never mind.
What?
Nothing.
Yes, dear.
My head. Let it stay in my head.
No. Tell me.
No, you're fine.
I have these pods coming down literally like an inch from my face.
Ah. Wow.
I'll focus on pod frames. At least the work comes to us.
This is very true. This red thing here, Anna, that my gun is pointing at, that's still got dirt on it.
This red thing that my gun is pointing at.
The one with the lights.
Oh, I
that one.
see it, maybe?
I didn't see it. I saw something where I was stood, but not. Enough.
Got it.
Yeah.
Rear spokes. This one.
And front spokes. Okay, this yellow one that's coming down, that's got a dirty pod frame on our side. Yeah.
Got it. That should be all the pod frames then.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. 2 front spokes.
And 1 star support pole.
Yeah, have fun with that star support pole.
I mean, if we work out which one it is.
It'll start flashing. I've got it selected. I thought I'd done 3 of them, but maybe I missed one.
This is inconvenient.
What is?
Where I landed.
Oh.
Well, if you would have landed somewhere convenient, it would have been funny.
That one.
Hey, can somebody go down by the loading stairs? Just real quick.
Got it.
By the
Why?
way, sorry, I was in a pod. Upstairs.
Yeah, the little 2 stairs
I'm there.
by the pods. Okay. Give me a minute. It won't take that long.
Yay! Well done, whoever that did.
Me.
Don't touch it yet. Don't touch it yet.
I don't even know where the fuck you've gone.
No, I can't see her.
Just
either.
stay
oh.
right by those stairs.
Would you like a ride?
Right. Oh, for God's sake. Bunch of idiots.
Mika, hurry up.
What?
Actually,
What?
let's all get into a pod.
I'm out. I'm out of the main. I'm in the next. Choose the next thingy menu.
Aww.
Sorry.
You can't come back?
No.
Well, it's been fun.
So this.
Yeet.
Thank you all for joining us.
Oh, okay.
Wait, are we doing another one? Because I kind of need to start worrying about dinner.
Yeah.
Do you want to do another one or no?
Mika said no.
Nah, we're good. We had a fun stream.
Okay. You can find me at. But yeah,
What's
it
that?
has been fun.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Dio and I will be back with the start of a new series, hopefully.
Or continuing something else that we just recently started.
As you do.
Okay. And I'm going to try to get a stream going during the week at some point, which will be a solo stream. So that'll be fun. Dia will be here also on Wednesday.
Yeah.
For
Probably more Fortnite.
more. Yep. So anyway, do you have anything to join? Dia.
No. I think you covered everything.
All right. Thank you for joining. Talk to you later.
Bye, everybody!
Everybody.